about to turn it on. Turn it. We about to turn it on. Turn it. We about to turn it on. 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 We about to turn it on. Turn it on. About to turn it on.
You're live.
To turn it on. Turn it on. Turn it. We about to turn it on. Turn it. We about to turn it on. Turn it. We about to turn it on. 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 We about to turn it on. We about to turn it on.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen of YouTube, and welcome your faces back to a brand new day of Call of Duty Mobile action. I'm your host, Maxman, as always, going to be joined by the one and only amazing Imperium for this third day in a row of awesome competitive plays. Imperium, how you doing?
I'm doing pretty damn good. Just trying to adjust my microphone so it doesn't fall off. But anyway, yeah, I'm damn excited to get some PUBG Mobile, some Call of Duty Mobile action underway in the Mobile Pro League. Of course, we do have a week of action that has already happened last week. If you did miss it, you can, of course, check out the VODs. But new week, new opportunities, new challenges. Of course, we could see some more action underway.
Definitely a lot more action. That's what we're going to be looking for, as right now the leaderboards has been dominated by two teams, specifically Imperium so far, Kings and Elite. After last weekend, they got 6 points each, so that means they had a perfect run last weekend. So let's see if after this weekend they can keep on that winning strike going. We're going to be starting in the next 2 minutes, so before we do jump into the action, we're going to be going over the schedule of this weekend, boys and girls. So first game is going to be now Kings versus Elite. That's going to be the first game happening in just a few seconds, hopefully. Followed up with Team 404 versus Arcus. So those are the 2 games of today. And after that, we'll be having 2 games also tomorrow of Random versus Monarchy and Clash Spain versus Unity. Something is going on with the Monarchy. I'm not too sure how that's going to be happening. But apparently we had a little bit of trouble with that team.
Yeah, Monarchy essentially dropped out and they've been replaced by a team called United Force. United Force has stepped in. Now, that's no real issue overall because Monarchy had 0 points anyway.
Yeah.
So it doesn't affect any of the other teams in terms of, they're not taking points, if that makes sense.
And it's also so early in the tournament, right? Which is, yeah.
Of course. Now, one thing to point out is that we did have off-stream games today, Max. So we had Kings versus Random, okay? And Kings won 2-0. According to Lexi, our awesome assistant producer person,
Producer person?
the first game was ridiculously close. Kings nearly lost it, but they won it, and then they ended up dominating them on raid. And then the second off-stream game was Unity versus Monarchy. I know Monarchy are now defunct, and Unity won 2-0, and apparently that was a close first game. So right now, yes, you are right. Kings and Elite dominate the top of the tables. Kings with a game in hand, having 9 points. Elite having 6 points. In third place is Unity with 5 points, and in fourth place is Clash Spain with also 5 points. So that's the thing. We're seeing differences. We're seeing kind of not differences, but we're seeing the kind of progression of the league. Even from week 1, we're able to kind of tell the story a little bit more, see what teams are really standing out.
Anyways, Imperium is slowly going to be jumping into the game, so we'll be going for the intro. There we go, boys and girls. Game number 1 of the day is going to be kicking off. That's going to be Kings versus the team of Elite. So far, once again, Kings 6 points. Elite, they got themselves also 6 points. Well, now Kings, because they did take a 2-0, that means they're now up to 9 points. So this is potentially a way for Elite to, break it even and get 3 points for themselves and have a pretty big advantage. One of the best teams in the entire tournament so far. But let's go into game number 1, Imperium.
Yeah, so we do see the guys that are on the attacking side are the one and only Kings. To begin with, of course, the teams will swap sides after roughly about 8 points. Let's see who can take the first points to start off strong in this game.
Oh, it seemed like the dive is coming down through. Oh my god, iOS Angel, it's just absolutely popping here. He's got himself a nice trip on Grizz. But now they're going to trample into it. And at the end of the day, that first round, we'll be still going over to the side of Elite. But that was pretty
that
even
triple kill
at the start.
was disgusting. Like, that triple kill was actually disgusting. Overall, kind of even, but look, at the end of the day, of course, you expect Kings to come out on top because they have won 3 games in a row, but Elite have won 2 games in a row, so this is set to be definitely a hugely close one between these 2 teams. And Max, we haven't seen a third game in a series between 2 teams yet on stream, so could this be the game? Could this be the series where we see a third game?
I mean, possibly. So far, the only games that we did have where we went to a third game were off stream. So the chances are that this might happen in this matchup, especially against the 2 teams that have so far lost 0.0 rounds. I think the chances are definitely pretty high here, Imperium, with the match of Elite versus Kings. Now the rush is going to be coming on through slowly from the attacking side of Elite. They'll be trying to get up. The bomb is planted onto this A bomb site, and they're all going to be in the same corner. They do try and replicate with a little bit of damage down on iOS Angel. They want to try and revenge after that triple kill earlier, but can't quite find the shot, and now they're going to try and go for the reverse engage, maybe try and go for the side push, but head for head is going to be holding the spiral staircase with a direct angle onto the A bomb site. Going for the push, but iOS Angel's there, yeah.
Yeah, iOS Angel getting the work done, leaving just Grizz on his own with the MSMC, but he does get taken out in time, and Kings go down. Win this round, going 2-0 up. And one thing I noticed about Kings is that right now, none of their loadouts include an MSMC. None
MSMC
of their loadouts include.
Yeah, I'm actually okay with that.
That's an interesting one. Like, of course, I'm okay with it if it works for them, but I definitely think it's interesting considering it was kind of one of the strongest guns we'd seen in the first week, and we know that fire rate can be so dominating in a close quarters combat.
Yeah, the MSMC is great, but after it's just such a big and wide open map that if there's not really a weapon you have to force through, unless you want to go for like and commit for the mid side pushes, which we saw last weekend was so effective. But if that's not really your playstyle, you don't really have to commit to that type of weaponry. So I'm seeing a bunch of Type 25s. So although the fight coming on through, one SMC for Grizz, as he's going to be straight away onto the A bomb site, and they're going to push them away as fast as they possibly can. Now the bomb is in their vicinity. They don't really have to pay too much attention to it, and they're going to be pushing up. And hey, what happened there? I was a little bit unsure.
It was
getting used to the iPad layout, because normally I'm streaming this on PC, but now I'm on iPad, so I got to like get used to where stuff pops up. I'm not too sure.
To be honest, like, you know, what lost it for Kings in that third round was the factor there's no real support given to iOS Angel, and after planting that bomb, he's kind of left on his own and he got swarmed. The bomb got defused and the round went on.
Okay, but that's still a point over to Kings. 2-1 so far in the favor of Elite, but now the bomb push will be going towards A. It's going to get planted there by iOS Angel as he has the time to put it down. Yes, he does. Gets himself one frag, double frag for head. But that, at the end, will be a push that will get shut down. The bomb has not been, you know, protected that well right now, so that should be an easy defuse or head for death. And actually get sniped away. Nice snipe coming from Majestic. But Majestic still in the sniper house. They might be able to find that kill. He does get another snipe. Stops the defuse from happening. And it will not be enough, though. The defuse will be still coming on through. Prims will be going for that defuse and making the the second point over to Kings, making it a 2-for-2 scenario.
You made a slight mistake. Kings are actually the red.
Ah, right, okay.
Normally
on the overlay, it's supposed to be on the right.
Okay, yeah, no, it's fine. I know that, just so that everybody know, a bit of context, Max kind of had a bit of a sudden issue with his computer where it wasn't loading up properly. He managed to get loaded up. It's just about running stream, but there is a little bit of stress there where the preparation, fortunately, hasn't been able to be fully laid out. But this game will continue. We will look to continue to bring this action, as Elite are definitely pushing Kings back quite effectively in this game. Just 2 players left at the hands of Kings. Narcs, a little bit low on health. Majestic with that sniper trying to find those shots, leaving Majestic on his own, and Narcs did get shut down, so it's 5 against 1. Majestic goes down.
Gets pushed by Grizz with the MSMC. No close quarter, unfortunately, the sniper. If you miss that shot, MSMC is always going to be the wise weapon to go for, making it 3-2. The overlay has now been set up, so we got Elite on the left side, so they're 3-2 versus Kings that are on the right. Indeed, here we go. It's fixed, even though it didn't seem like that on the schedule that I saw, but it's fine. So yeah, we'll be now set and so loaded. Hopefully my PC's not going to have a big blue screen in the middle of the stream, because that'll be extremely sad. But now we're going to go for another push, and seems like we might have the first B bomb site push coming over for the side of Kings that haven't been for it just yet, because it is a pretty hard place to push open.
And also, there's a bit of respect being laid out for Kings onto Elite, because they've realized they can't necessarily that bomb planting so quickly. This is probably the first game where they've been really kind of tepid in terms of their gameplay. And once again, it still hasn't gone towards them, because there's just 2 members left for Kings. Maybe the lack of MSMC is really damaging their ability to push hard at the hands of Elite and giving Elite too much room in this map.
Sees iOS Angel, good shot going over for Grizz, but unfortunately does seem Majestic to still in the sniper tower on a long bomb site. But now it's really a 1v5 where the sniper is not quite the wisest weapon to go for with this fight. So maybe if he can find himself an AR on the ground, that'll be lit. But Grizz unfortunately changed over to the Type 25, wanted to get that range, and it will be that kill ending the round for them. 4-2 in favor of Elite. And seem like they're slowly getting more and more confident. They're defending really well, and I think it just took them 2 rounds to get that really protection sorted out. And now they're just being really consistent, which is nice to see. But seemed like the Elite will be once again committing. But no, not for the B bomb side. They were going for a mid push, which I think is the most viable way of pushing on to raid, just to try and find where they can find peaks and go where there are the least enemies defending the bomb site. But iOS Angel with the bomb is splitting away from his team and going to go for the sneaky bomb plant, which might be working out, but Grizz is there just around the corner behind the blue van.
Yeah, it seems like Grizz is going to look to possibly take out iOS Angel. iOS Angel does dance away. Still 5 members strong for both teams. Nobody gone down as of yet. We've seen the first couple of casualties.
Yeah, so many deaths coming over. Look at that. Oh my god, Elite got absolutely wiped off this game. And 4-3, third round going over to Kings. Seemed like we did say it might be a little bit even, but it's just, this is their first game of the day. You know, they're trying to get themselves... Oh, not for Kings, actually. They did have a little bit of an offline stream. Then that also maybe adds a little bit to the fact that they're a little bit more prepared. But still, Elite, they are in the lead of only 1 point. And they're going to go for another mid-line push. I think that the big mistake that happened there is iOS Angel went for the sneaky bomb plant, and he gave the information away really quickly of where they wanted to commit, and it allowed a really big replication over Farm Kings.
Yeah.
So I think here, if they would have gone for a 14 push on 1A or B bomb site, I think that would have been a little bit easier on them. iOS Angel, though, in bank, going to be taken low quite a bit. Where's the bomb? And seem like they're going to rotate towards B because I think they saw that A was pretty tightly held. They're going to use that utility for that push.
And once again, I think it's right that Kings are being a little bit, not passive, but they're being more calculated with their ability to push and kind of planting the bomb, playing a little bit safer, making sure they have the opportunity, have that moment and the position covering all areas of that bomb plant to really shut down Elite.
There's only Grizz and Head for Death remaining. They're going to try and go for the defuse. Nice kill going over to Head for Death. It will be turned into a 2v3. Majestic holding tightly some angles, especially towards Staircase. He's got the sniper with himself. And he has so much visibility, it's going to be pretty hard. But Head for Death and Grizz are finally coming from the backside, going to try and find a defuse. Will they go for the engage? Seemed like, yeah, Grizz tried to rush. He had himself the MSMC. He was going to try his very best, but he was not going to pay off. Head for Death extremely low. Peeking at that point when you didn't have time to regen was going to be pretty risky. But at the end, you only had 10 more seconds remaining on the bomb before it did explode. So he had to do something.
Yeah.
He tried it out. Didn't quite work out. 4-4 on the board.
It is so close, and let's not forget, in the offline game, there's definitely some reports where Kings are struggling on this map. So it's kind of not surprising that it's so even and close between these two teams. And let's not forget, they are in first and second place respectively.
Jeez, okay.
The overall standings as Elite just dominate that round and go ahead.
Weird that we don't have any shots now. I'm just going to redo the audio settings because on the iPad, because that's a little bit weird. But let me just get it sorted up, boys and girls. Hopefully it'll go well. There we go. Oh, yeah. We got the audio.
There you go.
Woo! Okay, fixed up, boys. We got a lot of voice coming through. It's a little bit weird that like the main character voice is like spamming stuff. Okay, that's really weird. Oh, it's fine. It should be leaving anytime soon. Isn't the voice spamming is so weird. Okay, you gotta calm down, okay? Cosmo. Okay, damn. That's interesting. Well, Primza was the bomb. Now he's gonna try and go for the plant. They're gonna go for the B bomb site push. Again, Deja's gonna be protecting this one pretty closely. And they do get that one. Bomb getting planted up.
The iOS nerds, Inferno left standing. They have the high ground, looking for the peaks. And the iOS Angel and Majestic are there, beside each other. They're dancing around. Nice play coming out from Inferno.
Yeah. Here it is. The voice has stopped. Nice snipe coming off from Jerry. He does get Inferno in the head. Now, iOS Angel on the backside doesn't find the frag. With almost no HP remaining. That's a really close call. There's only 22 seconds on the clock. He finds Jerry, gets the info, but
no!
Jerry's so fast on the trigger. Gets the lockdown in that 1v1. And it will be 6-4. Still in favor to Elite. But man. Sorry.
Second Kings get back.
Yeah.
You know, Elite just seem to kind of take another lead. So Kings are on the trailing end so far in this map. Of course, it is the first to 10 round. We will swap. We have swapped sides in terms of Elite are now the attacking side.
Smart play coming over from Elite as they do indeed drop over the bomb. Now they're going to pick it up. Because like, if you have the bomb and your main character that's holding the bomb does die, it's going to put in a pretty bad spot to pick it back up. So they played that one safe, got the information before diving. Now they are committing indeed for the B bomb site push, but unfortunately they are really struggling. They're getting surrounded. Orgic now trying to dance around the smoke, but it's not going to pay off. And he's going to get shut down once again by iOS Angel. And King now, after that last swap, maybe this is the time where King can actually make their comeback in this game as they're going to try and defending. Because defending on the map of Raid is just a little bit easier compared to attacking.
Turn around. Every now and then, Kings get a little bit closer to shutting down Elite. Of course, it's not over till it's over. Not over till Fat Lady sings.
Oh, nice double.
Have yet to start singing, but nice play coming out from Primza.
Yeah, Prim's able to get himself a nice double. Deja's going to go for the nade. Chucked on over. Was that some utility? I'm not sure. Great nade. Actually does quite a nice amount of damage on Primza. But the bomb plant does come on through, and he's going to reposition to regen himself to full HP. Seem like they're going to commit to the spiral staircase. They're going for it. Going to go for the defuse. They're going to try and protect it as well as they possibly can through a long bomb site. They planted it in a spot where you can basically get as much information as you want from a long. They're going to go for the reverse engage. And look at that. Arcis and Angel remaining on his own. 1v3. They got absolutely stomped, and Head for Death once again showing up to the party and securing the round for his team. Elite, man, looking so strong even on that attacking side.
Yeah, and I have to say, in that round in particular, Drari at the end was the playmaker for that. From a distance with that snipe shot, instantly took out, I forget exactly who it was, but a member of Kings, which turned it around from a man point of view and really allowed Elite to take that round and take that win at 7-5. Just 3 rounds left for Elite to take this game 1 and a secure point for themselves in this league.
Yeah, Deja, absolutely insane nade there. Finding himself fragging a 1 kill, followed up with that. It's going to be doing some good amount of work. Drari unfortunately pushed a little bit too deep on this B-bomb site, and unfortunately a melee sniper is not going to always work out for you, so that's going to be paying a heavy price of death. Potentially giving a round over to his team. The bomb is in the possession of Head for Death. There's going to be rotating from the backside towards this A bomb site. And going to put down the system trophy as he does get pushed away with some utility. Grizz isn't A-Long. Going to try and deny push from mid-stairs. He whiz the MSMC. So A-Long is not the great place to fight with that kind of weaponry. If he can switch over to like an AR, that'll be a lot better. He is going to play passive and retreat back on over because he knows he can't take that fight head on. Grizz will have time to regen, which will not be the case of Head for Death, but does find a trade, but that is all he will find in this last push.
Yeah, seems going to be the 1v2 kind of happen. Grizz is so low in health. He does get taken out in the end, but he really got the job done for Elite.
Yeah, really nice strafe in there. Unfortunately, he didn't have time to regen. He tried to go for it. I think he should have had the time to regen. We didn't hear any, like, audio cue that he was going for the defuse, so I think he could have taken a little bit more time instead of rushing at the end. But still, his strafe in was absolutely awesome. That is still 7-6. No man's game so far. 1 minute, 25 seconds before this next round does end up. And, you know, it's a BO3, so we're going to still have another game after this, and potentially the third game of the day, because these are the top 2 teams of the entire tournament so far.
Contact with enemy.
As you see Elite looking to close out this game. Lost the last round.
Oh, that's like...
Every time they do lose a couple of rounds, they seem to come back even stronger. Waiting to plant the bomb. Prince are now going for that B site bomb plant.
Gonna be seeing the Kings going for this push through mid, trying to catch them from the backside where they're not too prepared for defend himself. Orgic is also gonna be going there. Gotta be careful. Yeah, he doesn't check for Head for Death. Nice kill confirm from Narcs though, still in the mid position, but that means he gave his position away. So they know where he's gonna be coming from. They're gonna try and prepare with that Lamborghini push. He's gonna get pushed on the backside by Orgic also, I do believe. And Orgic does get the last frag with the MSMC. Great job on them. 8-6. And Elite only 2 points away from salvation.
Could we see the Kings be shut down, put in their place? Could they become the jesters rather than the Kings?
You're gonna get
dethroned. Dethroned, so to speak. Damn, I should.
I was waiting for you to say. I was like, he's gonna say dethroned. I was like, you didn't say it. What the hell, Imperial?
It feels bad, man. Feels bad. But you can't always get the line right, you know.
Or that. I mean, yeah, that's not gonna work out the spray Inferno. You've got to spray a little bit more precisely than that. But Drari did get taken out. At least it did work for them. Nice sniper now from Majestic from the staircase. Get himself 1. Can he find a double? Yes, he can, but gets shut down on the backside by Grizz. Was the MSMC push? Can he find a double? Yes, he can. Finds Deja, the other sniper, on the side of Elite. And there you go. End the round, and that's 9-6.
Like, here's the thing. At this point, like, I don't know if there's anything like that Kings are doing inherently wrong, other than the small little things of maybe not sticking together right. The position's being a little bit weak. They look a little bit subpar. But then again, Elite are playing so strong. They're playing consistent. Rarely missing a beat. And yeah, you just can't really fault what they're doing for now.
Great spray coming out from Primzo with the MSMC. He's got the bomb once again, but from the A-long site, Inferno will be able to put a stop to that engagement. Yeah, they're going to try it again. It will be a plant coming out from Orgic as one man. But he can't really commit to it. He knows he has to take that fight head on. He's going to go for the rush against one man with a sniper. He does get an easy kill on Majestic with that push. But the bomb is still in his possession. He can try and go for the B-bomb site push, which I think would make the most sense. Oh no, unfortunately he had a little bit of a bug there where sometimes a dead body will actually look like it's alive. So he did go for the spray. Doesn't seem like he had too much of an impact. Didn't give his position away too much. But what is his next move here? He could go for B, but I think now it's taken so long. I think the opposing side of Kings are kind of expecting that. And he only has now 25 seconds remaining, so he's got to do something, and he's got to do it quickly.
He's got to plant it. He's got to get it laid down so that he can dance around the remaining 3 members of Kings. Could we see this game being closed out by a one-man army push of Orgic? The bomb has been planted. Now it's up to iOS Angel, Inferno, and DJ to keep the dreams alive for Kings in this game 1.
Now they know where it is. Gets a nice, decent spread on Inferno with the MSMC. Though it will be pretty hard because B site is such a big open area, and he's going to go for the defuse. I think DJ's going to get it. Yeah, there you go. That puts an end to the round. 9-7 over. Kings able to cling to this potential first win in the series and then not letting it go away. But Elite, they really want to try and secure that point. They want to end it here and now. Because that would be just a great story to be able to take down the Kings of the entire tournament so far with 9-point standings and take it especially 2-0. So they got a lot to live up to here, the side of Elite.
Plus, at the end of the day, even if they don't win the whole series, at least by winning the first game, you are securing a point for yourselves in the lead, and every point will count coming into the final couple of games and weeks of this league.
Oh, Grizz's strafing is so good. He's going to get pushed on the backside though from Tisha, but can't do much against that. That'll be the MSMC wars put an end to. Again, chucked on over. The bomb is still in possession of Head for Death. But he's going to try and fire around blue. Van goes for the random spray. It does at least connect a kill.
Come on.
He's solo. He's got to regen.
Come on, Narcs. No! Why?
Oh, he goes for the slide. He knows he has to push it. He's expecting him to go for the bomb plan. I think that he did not go for it. Yeah, Head for Death is trying to play a little bit scarcely, trying to change position as much as he can, strafing around, getting prone. Can he hit the shots? Oh my god, Head for Death is strafing so well. And getting prone in the lapse of a second. And it's paying off really well. Go for Lamborghini push. He's going to try and get in close melee. Can he get the fight though? Look at that. The 1v1 is absolutely insane. Can he get the damage? Yes, he does. Nox is going lower and lower. But can he get the end? No, he can't. Oh my god. He gets the headshot. Head for Death. Whoa. Okay, I didn't even see it pop on my screen. That was so fast.
Narcs, like, what Narcs should have done was Narcs should have disengaged a bit more because he had time on his hands, right? You know, because the bomb had to be planted. So when it got to the point where there's only 20 seconds left on that round, they weren't, you know, there's a really strong chance that Kings would have won that round. Like, he didn't have to face off. Of course, when you're in the heat of the moment, when you want to, like, keep the dreams alive of your team, you know, you want to go for that kill, but hindsight, should have played a little bit safer.
Yeah, I think he could have played it. I think his angle on the sniper was really good, but the fact that Head for Death actually didn't go for the bomb plant gave him just so much, like, it forced him to go for the fight right. And I think that that's where just, like, Head for Death just played that one really well at the end. He got the better shot. It was a 1v1. Sometimes it gets to that. And Kings, you know, they still had a really good game, but I think that it was just consistently. I think Elite from the very start were just in it. Absolutely guns blazing and just really the most consistent team in that first matchup. But, you know, Kings, we saw them what they were able to do so far. As I said earlier, they got 9 points. They're not going to get 3 points this game, unfortunately, Kings, but they can still try and get themselves 2 rounds in a row to get them 2 points to try and stay in the lead as long as they possibly can.
Yeah, of course, we've seen Kings, so to speak, metaphorically bounce back, but we also haven't seen Kings lose a game and see how they react to that in a game 2 of a series. So, like, in every game that Kings have played, they've always looked stronger on the second game.
Mm-hmm.
So now it's up to them to really show their strength in this next map against Elite. Elite will be riding high, but they've got to reset themselves somewhat. They can't automatically think they're going to win this next round or win this next game. It has to be, okay, new map, new opportunities. Let's look to scope out how Kings play against us in their play style, in their rotations.
I mean, Kings, you said it, their second game has always been more dominant. We saw it last weekend. Their first game was always, just really good, but the second game feels like that's when they were getting really serious, and they got in the rhythm and starting securing point and round after round after round. So hopefully this is one where Kings can found the next game, be more consistent, and that means that we'll get finally Imperium. We'll break the caster curse and we'll actually get our first third game, because we always have that bad thing of when we have BO3, we never get a third game. So hopefully Kings and Elite will be the best matchup for that to happen for us. But yeah, Imperium. Wait, I don't even know which map is this going to be. We have to ask Lexi because I'm not 100% sure.
Yeah.
Which map is it going to be? I hope it's going to be Standoff, because I think Standoff is the map that these two teams play on the best. And I think it would be oh, okay, it's firing range. Okay, I'm gonna stop my sentence right there. It's firing range. I don't have to continue.
I'm actually okay with firing range.
Yeah, we only saw it once.
I'm okay with it.
Yeah.
You know, that's the thing. It's a fact. It's because we haven't seen it that much, so it's nice to kind of course, variety is a spice of life. Max, so the variety of having firing range once again being shown on stream is going to add a little bit extra excitement. But you know, having a little bit of reflection on that last game, I do think, at least in the map, a lack of one MSMC in the loadout of Kings did have a negative effect, because I do think there wasn't that balance between strong AR mid range to short range to all ranges, that sniper from long range, and that close quarters fast firing MSMC. Whereas when you looked on the side of Elite, they were able to kind of close out those kills a little bit more, not just because they look stronger, but they had, in my opinion, just a slightly more balanced loadout.
I mean, they had Grizz, right? There was just always rushing, getting himself almost every single time a double, even potentially a triple kill sometimes with the MSMC.
Fair.
At the mid game, we had Deja, from Kings, that did get the MSMC, and you did see it did shift a little something in their balance, but it was just a little bit too far too late, and they didn't have the chance to do a proper comeback and take the series for themselves. But I think the MSMC, because we are on firing range, especially if you go for the B bomb site push, MSMC is going to be a must-have item, a must-have weapon. Otherwise, you're really going to struggle to hold that area for yourself.
That's very true, and that was just a bit of a reflective kind of perspective that I saw things from. Of course, look, like I said, you know, firing range, it's a different map. It's going to be a different kind of play style. I do think fire range will be less about the MSMC, so that might favor Kings even more heavily, because there is that little bit more openness. So you don't really want that accuracy from mid to long range rather than just that close quarter combat. So the loadout on Kings might be more favorable in this map.
Just going to be taking now just a few seconds before we do jump to the second game of the day for the series of King versus Elite. Once again, guys, if you do like what we do here at Pro League, don't hesitate to smash the subscribe button on the YouTube channel. Like that, you'll be notified for all the events. I think for the next few weeks now, we'll be having every Saturday and Sunday some brand new Call of Duty Mobile action coming your way. And this is just a start, Imperium, because we have the European scene right now, followed up later with the NA scene, where we'll have the best teams in NA Call of Duty Mobile clashing up against each other, seeing players such as Dienzio, which I'm super hyped about. I really want to see how much Dienzio has been able to improve over time. And then at the very end of this event, we're going to be having NA versus EU to see which region is the best, because, you know, this is esport, and at the end, it always comes down to the same regular question of, is EU better than NA, or is NA better than EU?
Yeah, of course, regional rivalries.
It's fun.
Hell, yeah, I think they've been a thing more prevalent in esports than any other sport, in my opinion.
Oh, sure,
like
definitely.
Other sports like football, rugby, you know, it tends to be kind of countries and clubs, whereas with esports, it's always been about regions. You look at League of Legends, you look at England, which would be previously been part of. Hell, you look at PUBG Mobile as well. Like, it's nearly always about the regions rather than just the individual teams or countries. So yeah, NA versus EU. It's gonna be EU, of course, not biased, Kappa. But it's gonna be exciting to see the top 4 from each region fight it out when it comes down to it.
Before we answer that question, we're going to see which team first is the best in Europe. And once again, Elite versus Kings will be going into their second game of the day. Going to see who can secure that second round. Though the bomb is not in their favor anymore. Only Narcs with the PDW going to be remaining. As I say, he's remaining. He's long gone now. One round in favor of Elite right off the bat. Looking strong in that first one of firing range. Where this is, once again, our second only game so far in the entire Pro League that we had on firing range, which has been streamed. So there's not too much information for these teams, you know, salvage around to really use to try and train around, because there's only one video where they actually play on this map. So there's not too much content to work around, not a lot of VOD review potential. But what I'm seeing right now, a full 5-man push from Elite on this A bomb site, and they're just going to be completely missing the mark as they all on B.
Yeah, King's looking to really push this right now.
Oh, they're going for the back.
Plant that bomb, yeah, going for the B. be planned. And I think that's much more effective to team in this map in the first part when you're looking to just plant the bomb, depending on that site. And then of course you want to spread yourself evenly, but not too thinly.
Jerry on headshot, gonna try and find himself some potential snipes away. He does get the information on Majestic, but Majestic will pull the trigger first. And he's just so well positioned right now, it's going to be really hard for them to take him away from that position. Does go for the snipe, but doesn't quite get Orgic. Orgic going to be rushing in with the MSMC, but can't quite get in range. Unfortunately, he's getting denied from the B bomb site itself. And there you have it. That's going to be 1-1. And this might be the game that we're looking for, the game where we actually finally get to game number 3.
I don't know, though. You know, yeah,
I hope so.
Kings came back pretty well in that second round, and much better playstyle. Really, a lot better playstyle, a lot better formation, and looking to stick together as a team. But Leeds still look so strong overall as a team.
Inferno going to be holding the nest in the midsection. Going to grant his team some information to know where they want to commit to and push. Although, yeah, he's going to get sniped on the low ground by Primza. Unfortunately, going for that, you are going to give your position away rather quickly if you try and shift between those two areas. So he did, unfortunately, pay the heavy price of death in that round. OS Angel, there's going to be the bomb hold. Oh, no, he checked the navy. He got someone run in front of him. Unfortunate for Angel. Had to run away from Wood. But it seemed like they will be committing for the A bomb site push. And which is not too much defense. There's only 2 members. It's going to be Jerry and Head for Death. It's going to be there, trying to shut it down. And they're going to be holding this quarter so closely. And Head for Death should get the information very soon. He's going to go for the site. Goes for the spray. Just get a little bit of tick damage. They're going to go for the rush in this container. But it will be a 1-for-1 trade only.
Bodies are running thin for Kings if they want bomb, and of course hold on to it very successfully. Nice push, nice togetherness coming out from Kings. He'll leave it in a 3v2.
Nice break coming out from iOS Angel. Gets himself one at a double. He gets a triple kill completely on this B bomb site. This A bomb site. And what a defense from him as a one-man army.
Yeah.
Damn, especially with the AK. Great job from him. And that skin is looking sexy, by the way. I love it. But 2-1. Kings, maybe this is just the confidence that needed last round to just, get started on this second game. And, because confidence can go a really long way in the world of esport. And I think that's another nade fail coming over, unfortunately. Not going too well, the nades on their favor of Kings.
Of course, Deja has the bomb. We all know him as the man that tends to hold on to the bomb for the side of the Kings. Nobody's lost so far, as they might be looking to go for the B plant.
They're a little bit unsure.
Waiting. Yeah, they're unsure because I think they're looking to find any kind of information that they can grab a hold of. Drari has, of course, gone down, but so is Inferno. So it still is a 4v4 between these two teams. Time is ticking, 44 seconds left on the clock. They're ignoring the A side for now, the B side, should I say, and they're looking to focus back onto the A side.
Yeah, they're going to be committing to it. Chuck a little bit of a nade. Just to get some utility through, try and make the push a little bit easier. But they're not going for the plant just yet. They're going to be holding container, which I think that now that they got the information that no one is defending, they could easily go for the bomb plant, which they are going to do. DJ will go for the bomb plant, and it will add an extra 45 seconds. But again, pushed by Nox, and Nox getting himself a nice double. There's only Orgic remaining. Orgic, he's going to have to try his best. Going to have the information on one member. Goes for the rush, but it's just not going to be paying off. And Kings 3-1. Looking really strong right off the bat.
Yeah, looking really strong. What will be a big crutch for them is if they win this next round, because they'll go 3 rounds ahead. They'll have a certain level of dominance. And you talked about the mentality. Like, mentality, in my opinion, is probably the biggest part of competitive esports overall. Because when you get to a certain level, certain ability, everybody's on that same page. So it comes down to the mental fortitude in the moments that it counts.
I mean, confidence is really important, but after you also have to be good. I think that's also really important.
Yeah, of course.
If you can be as good as these players and you have the confidence, it is great. But Orgic and Head for Death, they're going to try once again to move away. This push from Kings onto the A-bomb site. They're going to go for the plant. It's going to be put up. An extra now. 45 seconds on the clock will be added. Head for Death and Orgic with nothing to lose. They've got to go for the push. They need to try and make it 3v2. Because Orgic is going to go for the rush. He's going to get sniped away by the one and only Majestic. Once again, absolutely awesome on that sniper. But Inferno going to be rushing on the window of Wood and finds this frag and ends the round 4-1. Kings seem like you told it earlier, Imperium, right? Their second game is always better than their first, and I think this is a really good way to prove that point.
Well, I haven't been looking too much over it. I always tend to focus on the bomb rather than the team that doesn't have the bomb.
This is a little bit of a weird fight. Look at that absolute obliteration. Inferno remaining. Normally they like to do that 5-man push, like defense or the 5-man push attack, but here they both clash, and that ended up being an absolutely insane battle. Almost every single member of both teams getting wiped out in just 5 seconds, but seemed like Inferno was able to just slide his way away with just like, what, 20 HP remaining? That was such a close call for him. But now he still has the bomb in his favor. Luckily, he's the one that has the bomb. If he didn't, that was almost round over. That was going to go over to Elite. But he has it, and he could go for the A bomb site push. He gets the information through tunnel. Takes a little bit of a suppressing fire, but will not get anything out of it, unfortunately.
Because so many people went down so early, that does give him a little bit of a time opportunity, but he went right into a 2-man squad of Elite, and he gets taken out. So 4-2 in the favor of Kings.
I think he should have expected that because he took that firing, like that global fire range through tunnel, and he gave his position away by doing so. He should have expected that they were going to push on that global position. So I think he was a little bit too careless in that last move, but still it is 4-2 in the favor of Kings. OS Angel is going to be, as always, the bomb holder for his team. At least they do share it between DJ and iOS Angel.
Yeah.
It shows like 50-50.
Yeah, most of the time, but this week they seem to be swapping that over. But iOS Angel does go down. The bomb is on the ground as 2 members of Elite go down.
DJ on the site. Can try and get the bomb. Oh, gets shut down almost instantly, but does get the bomb back in his vicinity, back in his possession. But are they going to commit to this bomb site push? I don't think so. But Jerry on the backside, he doesn't see he's going to try and chase position. DJ with the strife. He makes it out alive. I don't know how that worked out. He goes for the spray. Doesn't quite get the damage, unfortunately. And he does get pushed away with Inferno. No HP. And as I say that, he does indeed die. And that's going to be the 3rd round over to Elite. But that was really... how did DJ survive that? I have no idea.
I don't know. It was just like, what the hell? Like,
he just he's like, no, other way.
Yeah.
reverse.
Oh, my Lord. It's like, back away, not today. But as Elite do put that lead, they cut it down to 1 round. It's up to Kings to bounce back even further, even more to try and create that point lead compared to Elite.
Maria's going to go for the push into container. He's got the information, goes for the spray, does find DJ. That's going to make it a man advantage in their favor. The bomb is now getting planted. Maybe a little bit too late by OS Angel. Can he get it planted up? He might get sniped away. And as I said that, he actually does. This bomb will not get planted. It will be dropped on the ground. Inferno, Majestic, and Narcs will be still representing Kings for this round. How they make it work out. Primza goes for the push. He does get a nice amount of damage through, but it will not be enough. And look at that. They find the 3 last kills at the exact same moment. And now we'll be going over to the side of Elite. 4-4. Back to an even Stevens game.
Kings just don't look on top of their game. I don't know what it is, but...
They started off really well, and now it's just like...
Yeah, it's kind of like... They seem to just trickle off, and like Elite, yeah, okay, they lost 3 rounds in a row,
disgusting.
They look so together and so in formation of what they want to do as a team, coherent with their movement, with their positioning. Of course, Head for Death has gone down as well as Drari.
Audrey going to go through the spawning point once again. Going to try and catch them from behind on defensive point. Does get a nice decent amount of spray. Does get knocked. Frizz and Orjic remaining 2v2 versus iOS Angel and Majestic, but they both get shut down at the exact same instant. The 5th round over to Kings. They're now at the 50% point and getting closer to that win, but Elite are not ready to let that happen. Elite are just, I think, getting better and better as time goes on.
But now the teams have swapped sides. Now we do see Elite with the bomb. Where will they go? Will they go for the ace? Will they go for...
There you go, Bobby.
Heading prohibitively for the B site in the 1st round as the attacking side.
Yeah, they're getting pushed upon. iOS Angel going to get sniped away. That's going to be Majestic finding double on Jerry and Orjic with the car explosion, absolutely wrecking havoc around this map of firing range. And Primzo with the bomb is like, I'm getting the hell out of here. They find at least iOS Angel, but 1v4, definitely going to be really complicated with the MSMC, especially since the last update where they did nerf the ammo that it does hold now. It's going to be even harder to just clear out the entire map. He's going to get pushed upon by Nox. Does he get the information? Yes, he does. Go for the spray, but he's going to get shut down and sandwiched up potentially from the backside and gets finished with a big bat in his skull. Oh my god. Okay.
Oh, what a way to assert your dominance with getting that last kill with a bat to the head. Man, Kings get a 2-round lead. Elite not really having the strongest first round as the attacking side, but now they can refresh themselves, restart, look to kind of claw back the points that they need to keep their game going strong.
Oh, they got, unfortunately, the kill on DJ a little bit late, but it did make it reverse and make a trade actually in their favor as Primza gets another double kill on iOS Angel. It will be the man advantage in favor of Elite. Snipe from Majestic through tunnel, will not quite get the frag just yet. The bomb is indeed getting planted up by Primza. It does get added. 45 seconds now on the clock before the round does end in one way or another. It is pretty tightly protected as Majestic and Narc's going to try and find a better angle to engage this one. Narc's with the PDW. It's like
they've got like one left, one center, one right, so they've got so many angles covered. Nice. The only thing that's going against them is going to go against them is if they get rushed as a final two members of Kings push onto one at a time, and we've seen Primza go down, Orgic and Head for Death just left standing as Head for Death goes down.
Does get shut away. Orgic trying to defend the bomb as long as he can. I don't think they'll have the time to defuse. Gets one. Can he get a second? Yes, he can. Orgic popping off. And that's going to be another round in the favor of Elite. They're catching up on Kings. Kings might be dethroned after this game. Because let's not forget, Elite so far, 1-0.
That crouch and strife from left to right was so clean by Orgic. It was just beautiful. And the fact that it was within MSMC just meant he had that firing speed, that firing rate really on top of the game, but great play by Origin to help close out Elite close in terms of rounds.
If people dare to tell you that the MSMC is not OP, just show the gameplay of Primza. He's absolutely wrecking havoc with that weapon. Majestic and Narcs, the deadly combo of earlier, but unfortunately got shut away also, so a little bit unfortunate. Let's hope they can try and make this one work around. You got a second chance to salvation. Oh, he ran away from that snipe.
Yeah.
Got a little bit of damage now, down around to 50% HP, and he's potentially going to try and rotate on B long, get himself towards A. There's only 40 seconds. He easily has the time to do so, but I think that rotation might get denied by Narcs and Majestic. They are repositioning towards mid.
Probably a little bit too late now. Unfortunately, he's going to have to return back towards the B side, plant in the next couple of seconds and hope for the best.
I think he tried to fake it. That's actually so smart. He threw a nade to give false information away, and he's going to go for the pump on. But Majestic has the information, and he's going to try and go for the defuse. But he's so well positioned, he can't quite find the snipe. He's waiting for Orgic to put himself back up. But he slides straight onto the left side and gets himself away of harm. And Orgic, in the process, finds himself one kill on Narcs, and he's going to try and rotate through headshot, get the kill on the back on Majestic. What a rotation from Orgic!
What a rotation! What a rotation from Orgic! He played Kings like the puppet master that he was. And Kings are just his puppets going, dance little puppets dance. Great play by Orgic. 2 rounds in a row he's been the one-man army.
Normally I try to not say the big brain meme anymore, but this is big brain worthy. Like, sorry, but Orgic is big brain. That was absolutely mental. The brains coming on through. But now they get themselves 1 kill on Grizz. So no more big rush potential for them. They're going to go for the bomb plant. It does get plotted up on A. 45 seconds. Makes it even. As iOS Angel just dropped to his knees. Narc really wants to go for the engage on the left side with the PDW. He does have the smoke, but you can see a little bit through it. But he can't scout out anyone just yet. Here it is, he gets the information on one. Can he find a double? Yes, he can, almost. Yeah, it is. Narc gets the double on Head for Death and Drari. But that's going to leave Orgic alone. As the MSMC does go for DJ, does get the spray. He's got a reload right now, but they're going for the diffuse. Not a lot of time remaining, but he does get sniped away by Majestic. Nice predict.
I was just going to say, is this going to be 3 rounds in a row that Orgic just shows up and carries the team in this map? Of course, can't deny the fact that all of Elite have done excellent work overall in this series, but man, Orgic just really standing out as the prime member of his team so far.
Majestic trying to find the wall bang through the stack. Can't quite get it, unfortunately. But now they got the information. This is going to be a big rotation coming on through from the entirety of Kings to try and deny the plant. But that's going to be a nade from Inferno. Spot on. Does get Primza. This was the sniper, unfortunately, not going to quite work out. His Head for Death is going for the bomb plant. Is extremely low, but he does make the play. He does make the cut. Orgic and Grizz remaining. The wombo combo solo makers. Can they make this one happen? Going to go for the Jade Nut. Oh, can he explode in time? No, it doesn't. The bomb does get defused in time, and that will be 8-8. No, sorry, not 8-8. I can't count. 6-8.
Like the mistake by sorry, the mistake by Elite in that round, and like I've seen, is they plant the bomb, in my opinion, a little bit too early.
Mhm.
Be a little bit patient, take your time, try and find information on where the players of Kings are positioned before you go for that bomb plant. Have the
Ooh.
perspective, have the knowledge, and then execute the play.
Majestic denied so many bomb plants with those snipes. He gets another in. Oh, but doesn't find the shot this time. A little bit slow on the trigger. Still, the consistency of this player is absolutely insane. Look at that. Grit is going for the rush a split second, and boom, you're dead, mate. Head for Death's going to be alone trying to defend it. He's going to be 1v4. They're all going to be rushing at the same time. Can he get 3 kills? No, he can't. Does almost find Inferno, but that will not make the cut for this round, and that will be secured by Kings. 9-6. And seems like Imperium, we're only round away from getting our third game.
Baby. 1 round away from 3-game series between these two teams. Elite started off strong in this map. They seem to gain control in fire range, but now Kings have come back with a bang as the defenders have looked to shut down Elite round after round as they want to claw their way back in the series as a whole.
Unfortunately, DJ getting a little overwhelmed. Does make a trade though. Still Drury and Head for Death going to be remaining. Head for Death taking quite a heavy bit of shock. Does go for the re-engage on Nox. Can he get the kill? Yes, he can. How did he make it out alive? Absolute legend. Now he gets pushed once again. He's solo. I think Kings might take this round, but no, how does he get it? Oh my god, Head for Death, you're a beast. And now it's going to be 1v1 versus Majestic with the snipe. The bomb is in grabbing position, but it seemed like he's just taking his time. Doesn't want to make a false step.
But you have to get the bomb. He has to take the bomb. He has to take the chance. If he takes a bomb, which he has now taken the bomb, he can control for a few seconds at least the pace of this game.
No. Majestic, can he have the information really soon? I think, oh, he barely missed him just a second or two ago. And he's in wood, and now he's going to try and get on the backside, and Head for Death is going towards A. Oh my god, this is such close. He's going back towards B. He doesn't have any more time.
Oh no, oh no, oh no.
He switched over to the Twipe 25. This is a smart play for him. He knows this round is definitely really important for them, but Head for Death, he has the bomb right now. He's going to try and pick the fight. Nice break coming out for Majestic. He does the damage, but unfortunately has to retreat a little bit. Got to reload right now. No more time. 6 seconds remaining. Knows he has to go for the bomb plant. And Majestic lets it happen, but he knows he had to reload. He had to go a little bit further back, but I think it was a little bit too passive for him. And he gets the bomb and gets the engagement, and the bomb did not get planted.
Yeah, no, don't plant the bomb in the play. Go for the kill. Put it in your control. I feel bad for Head for Death, but Kings close out this game. They will take it to 1 game apiece, and we are going to go to a 3rd game in the series.
That was a weird way to end. But yeah, Elite could have rushed in for the kill. It's so weird because he actually got a really decent amount of rotation coming his way. And then he just started going towards A, back to B, back to A again, back to B again. And he was, I think, a little bit unsure, and he was trying to find some information, but he got no information coming his way. And because of that, he was just really, I think... Also, it is a very stressful situation. Unfortunately, that's in those kind of situations where you do end up doing mistakes. So, still, it is not game over for any of these teams. We will be going to a game 3. At least minimum, bare minimum, they secure 1 point each, which is, you know, at the end of the day, still some points coming your way.
Of course. Whoever does win this series, I'll tell you, both these teams deserve to be on top of the leaderboard in my eyes. And also, you know, I do think at the end of the day, both these teams have kind of secured their spot. I know that might sound stupid. It might be a bit preemptive. But at the end of the day, 1st and 2nd place in the overall standings, going to a 3rd game series, that shows how strong the two teams are and their chances of qualifying in the top 4, in my eyes, has been raised exponentially.
PC's doing a little bit of a weird thing. There we go. That's going to be fine. But I have to say, they've been just so consistent, these two teams, and they really deserve to keep on moving forward. So I'm sure that this last game, especially on standoff, where we saw last time Imperium, the team that absolutely dominated on that map was team of Kings that absolutely know that map by heart. Elite had a decent performance too, but I think that Kings are the team that stands out the most on standoff. So if I had to choose potentially a winner early on in this game, I would have to say Kings, for the simple factor that the games that I did see them play on this map, especially on the other tournament I casted a few months ago, they were also extremely consistent on this map. I would have to say Kings. But I don't know, what's your opinion on this potentially next game, Imperium?
I totally agree with you, Matt. I really couldn't have said that better myself. Plus, Any game that Kings have looked a little bit struggling on in the second game has been in standoff, and they bounced back so strongly and really pushed their opponents down. So, I expect Kings to come out on top.
But after what Elite's shown, I literally, after this, just because I've seen them play more consistently on the map, but Elite, seeing how they played today, how good these two first games were, even the game where they lost this one on firing range was just so close. There was a little bit of that mistake, that very last second mistake, but because they were playing so well the entire game, we can easily overlook their kind of play style. And even though I did say Kings has potentially, in my eyes, a better chance of taking this game, it's still a 50-50. Maybe a 49.9% over to Elite and like a 50.1, like 9. I don't know how many. I'm bad at math. I don't know where I'm going here. I think that Kings might have a little bit of an edge because of that extra experience that they've shown in the past. But we can only see how this one's going to be coming on through with, actions and result after this next game will be coming up in just a minute or two. So do you stay seated, get yourself a drink and popcorn, because this game is sure to be absolutely awesome.
Yeah, and to touch upon what you said, I do think, you're dead right. The way Elite has performed so far in this series has been so impressive. And that last round, they lost it, but similar to what we've seen before, like they didn't get dominated. They didn't, get shut down time after time. They really looked so strong on that map. It was just those final couple of rounds where they just couldn't shut down Kings when they needed to in those little moments. Even that last round, like just the tiny moments like that is the only reason why Elite lost that last game. But this is a new map, new game, third in the series. Whichever team does win this game will get 2 points in the leaderboard and, of course, help put them higher overall in the standings, or at least create that distance, that point distance that we all want these teams to achieve. Because that's we've talked about it plenty of times, Maxman and PUBG Mobile, where when there's a cutoff point of teams that, let's say, qualify to the next stage or the next part of the tournament, it's all about creating that point difference between the teams below you, so you can have that cushion of losing a game.
It definitely, these are, after all, these teams that are fighting for the top 4 position, because it's going to be 4 teams from NA, 4 teams of EU, so I think it is, maybe I'm talking too early here, but I think it's pretty safe to assume, Imperium, that Elite and Kings are going to make it through because they're just that good in the European.
I said that.
Yeah.
That's the thing.
So
I said
they are safe. But still, at the end of the day, if you can flex the, I'm number 1 in my region, that's an extra. No, if you put that on your resume, I'm sure that any kind of company will take you in.
Well, no. If we had seen either Kings or Elite come out and win 2-0, I reckon we would doubt the other team a lot more. You know what I mean, Max? But either way, this game is underway. Once again, Kings are the attackers in this standoff map. We know that the A site is more prominent in this map. Will they focus on the area?
Yeah, Primza, that was a little bit of a weird nade he went for. Nondu gave his position away. That was going to be an easy snipe, of course, for iOS Angel. iOS Angel going to try and push through mid. Now the bomb has been left on the ground. Let's not forget, this is a 1-1 situation, so this will be indeed the last game for the side of Kings versus Elite. Got the information, goes for the spray, but Orgic is there to replicate. With that double MSMC, of course, that was going to be pretty complicated for them. First round in favor of Elite, but this is only the first one. They're getting heated up for this standoff action.
Yeah, of course, just feeling each other out a little. And we'll see how Kings will look to push these bases. They don't seem to be going for A site at the moment. Targeting a bit more of the B site as a great push.
Oh my god. This will, that fight has to be named after something. The Apartment Massacre. They just got absolutely destroyed. Nades, MSMC plays, AR plays, 4 members going down in just, 2.5 seconds? And then it was only Primza remaining, and he got shut down on gas station. So unfortunate for them, but it is making it a 1-to-1 situation, so it just makes it even that more spicier for us to cast in this early game stage. It's a really good storyline between these two teams, but they are going to be committing for the 4-man defense on this A-bomb site push. But it seems like the A-bomb site push will not be the case. They will be committing through apartment, through windows, onto backyard. No, they're not.
Yeah, that's the thing. They aren't going for the full A-side push. Now they are changing up a little bit and going in between A and B for now. Getting a bit of a detractor onto the members of Elite that are on A side. But now they're turning their attention back onto the A side.
Gonna try and get it down. There you go, IO Essential with still the bomb in his protection. He can try and use it for himself. Drury on the backside towards Tank will get shut down. Rez will be on his own now. With MSMC in the mid, it's not really the good position to be because it is going to be pretty hard to use that weapon to its full potential. Now he's on the bomb site. This is where the MSMC can be absolutely insane. Goes for the chuck of that utility. He's going to go for the engagement. Does he get the spray? Yes, he does, but unfortunately hits the wall a little bit more than he should, and that's going to allow iOS Angel to win the trade and win the round for his team.
And I do think this is the map where the MSMC is the weakest. Because without knowing for sure, like, I reckon statistically, like, a good 70 to 80% of the core areas of the map are more open, and you want that kind of mid to long range weapon. It's only when you get into departments and maybe into the way that the MSMC can shine, but that isn't really happening most of the time between these two teams. So I do think Elite have a bit of a weakness from that point of view.
It really depends on what your playstyle is, but Inferno, his playstyle is definitely really aggressive. Pushing on the backside, going towards Tank, gets himself 2 members extremely low with that one nade, and that's going to reward him with a nice sexy double versus Head for Death, and Orgic, and even Jory's just going to be falling in his open arms, and that's going to be a triple for Inferno, absolutely shredding peeps, left, right, and center, and Primza unfortunately remaining on his own. Tried his best, but will not be able to make the cut for his team. 3-1 for Kings. Woo! Man, that was a quick round.
Grenades. I think grenades is a key word so far for Kings in this game, in this map. They've had so many strong pushes with those grenades, really taking down a couple of members at a time for of the team Elite. And as they want to close out another round, they are 2 ahead.
Oh, nade, the got chucked actually towards Majestic, almost claiming his life, but Majestic will just walk away with a few broken ribs and a broken leg. So he will be able to regen back away from that as we are in the world of Call of Duty. I don't know how they do it, but nice snipe onto Tractor. Can he find the double onto Head for Death? Head for Death's just going to stay prone, going to stay calm for now. Doesn't want to get sniped away. He did know that watching Dre losing his life, the Majestic had a perfect angle on that one. They tried to go for the bomb plant on B, but unfortunately got denied as they got pushed away. Back onto Broken Wall. They're trying to consider their options, trying to know where they want to push to. But Prims are going to go back on this A bomb site, and they're going to try and hold it as closely as he can with the MSMC. MSMC in this quarter, Imperium's on the angle of Primza, is absolute perfection. As he go for the push, finds one. But iOS Angel, as he pushed close, that was not going to make the cut.
Yeah, now Head for Death, Orgic both with MSMCs. Sticking around the A side. Majestic left standing. 2 against 1, Head for Death, put down to a little bit of low health. Jumps up, gets taken out from... Why did you go for that jump and push it on an MSMC? When now Majestic gets taken out.
I see the poor guy, MSMC from across the map. No, that's not going to pay off.
No, that's going to do nothing for you.
Oh, man, that was funny. Still got a nice amount of damage through. He did have definitely really good spray control, but there's the limit of what the MSMC can do at that kind of range. And Majestic got it. But still, they got the round, so not too much of a loss. It didn't go as badly as it was expected. Nice flashbang in apartment, but though, nice claim back from iOS Angel. Gets himself even more damage on that one member that was Dreary. He's going to try and jump into the front yard. Go for the nice jump shot. Finds him instantly. What a play from iOS Angel. Can he find another one? No, you gotta aim a little bit, man. Unfortunately, the spray going to connect with the wall more than it should have. And that's going to be 4-2 over to Kings. And slowly building a very, very intimate lead for themselves.
Well, keeping it to 2 points in the lead is nice. But they can't let that go any lower than 2 in my eyes. Yeah. They can lose a round, but they need to then win the next round. It's very important for them to keep that nice cushion.
How did Majestic get that angle, though, on boxes? I guess he got a jump shot and got the frag. Great job from him, as always. The consistency is key. Quick bomb plant on B for iOS Angel. It's going to be pretty hard to protect. But here it is. 1 minute on the clock. Try and play around this. I've got the information.
It's an early B bomb site as well.
Yeah, too.
It's an early B bomb plant, but Majestic got a great sniper shot on the Drari, but Orgic bounces back onto Deja.
Yeah, they're now on the bomb. Gonna go for the defuse, but Majestic once again spot on with the angle towards statue. And he's gonna try and deny it. He's gonna get a nice shot Onto Drury, sorry, on top of Grizz, but Grizz does walk away. With just a few HP. Nice shot from Majestic. Can he find the last frag again on... No, he can't. Grizz goes for the push. And guess the frag was the MSMC. Surprised he got pushed so easily by that kind of weapon, but the bomb does get defused with only 2 seconds remaining. And there you go, round in favor of Elite.
Nice work.
Kings have to bounce back quite heavily. In my opinion, they should look to stick to focusing more a little bit on the A side. Don't
Destroy the objective.
plant the bomb
Have the bomb.
so early. Try and find a couple of kills off and then plant the bomb and defend it quite nicely. Of course, it's harder on the A side, the MC majority that the members of Elite have, but you just gotta have the confidence, have the position, have the teamwork required to take them out.
5-man defense on this A bomb site, but they're going to rotate away. Because they know the push is now happening on this A, they're going to go for the repositioning to try and protect B, but B is getting planted up. Here it is. iOS Angel does walk away with a bomb planted. Primza and Drury got shut away by one member of Kings. Not sure who that was, didn't see the kill feed, but iOS Angel, Majestic and Narc's going to try and take the bomb as well as they possibly can. iOS Angel is out of the count. But Majestic with the perfect angle, as always, on Statue, can do so much work, but unfortunately getting pushed from his own spawning point, and Majestic will die to the MSMC of Grizz. Narcs and Bakery. Great angle to stop the defuse. Gets some damage. Can he find a double? Yes, he can! But Grizz will be having just enough time to go for the defuse, and that will be making it once again 4-4, just like last game on firing range for these two teams.
Nice work. Get ready for the next
Yeah, not too good for Kings. I said they wanted to keep a two-round lead, because if they don't, this is what happens. Like, Elite are such a strong team, and they are really pushing Kings to the limits. And honestly, like, I reckon this will make Kings stronger in the coming weeks, if that makes sense, because they're going to go, wait, have we met our match? If that makes sense, you know, we're going to have to learn off Elite, off what Elite have done in these games.
That's a weird move coming out, unfortunately. I'm a little bit surprised by Inferno going solo on the A-bomb site with the bomb, giving it away so easily. But Narcs is back there, could try and claim it back for his team. Nice spray, but Grizz is going to corner him up. Nice sandwich around that last member around now Majestic. Majestic gets rushed on by Grizz with the MSMC as always. And that's why the MSMC is so important, because it's such a good matchup, close-quartered against these snipers. They just can't fight back in any way, shape, or form. And that's why it's just, even on maps where it doesn't seem all that good, it's always good to have just at least one MSMC minimum, because it's a good way to counter specific players, especially Majestic.
Exactly, that's the thing, and that's where I think there is a bit of a weakness, is that none of Kings has an MS. Actually, no, sorry, iOS Angel does now have an MSMC, but Elite are now the attackers. Kings are the defenders. Head for Death has gone down. It's a 4-man Elite team against a 4-man Elite Kings. Inferno got taken out as Majestic has a sniper shot, doesn't quite hit the target.
Nice spray from Grizz on Broken Wall. Nice shot. Oh my god. Dreary, that snipe of the century. Ends up a nice double on Narcs also. So fast on those flick shots. Grizz on the backside does get the last frag on iOS Angel. And they'll be 6-4. Now, the 2-point leader was earlier over to Kings. Is now been shifted over to Elite. And they're only 4 points away in Purim. Will this be maybe the last run for this last round?
Destroy the objective.
The turnaround by Elite, going 2 points deficit into a 2-point lead, 4 rounds in a row. They want to keep the momentum. They're looking to head towards the A site as a 3-man push to plant the bomb, hold on to the area. Their MSMCs is going to pull off strong the grenade throughout to push back the members of Kings.
Yeah, but unfortunately all of that will not be enough Imperium as they got themselves the bomb planted up, and now you just retract, go towards Statue, and it's such an easy point to defend once it got planted up. Once again, A-bomb site is an absolute god from heavens to go as an attacker, but here it is. Nice engagement from Death, himself a double fight coming on through, and that will be a round ended once again over to Elite, and they are controlling that A-bomb site as if it was their own, and they're just so consistent on it.
Yeah, you know, like a fresh newborn, the A site, you gotta really look after it. You gotta know what you're doing.
Don't drop it on his head like me.
You don't want to drop it on its head. You want to nurture it, look after it, then it will reward you with some wins, of course. Hopefully some money in the future. But Orgic nearly going down, head for death. Just has the bomb in his eyes. Gonna hold on to it for now. With the help and support from Drari. but Jerry gets taken out.
Right, Unbroken War in the backyard does get the last frag. That's going to be once again going over to Elite. But that is why, if you saw on the long side push towards gas station, people don't always play with the flashbang, but competitively, the flashbang is so useful because you always predict specific team pushes. You get used to their playstyle. If you go for the flashbang properly, and then you got your team synergy and you rush at the same time, they got 3 frags in the snap of a finger. It went so quickly. Really try and take in action those flashbangs because they can turn the tide of a fight so quickly as they go for the A push. Ooh. Spicy spaghetti.
What a grenade by Kings!
That was a great play from them as Jory just dropped down. Going to be now Grizz remaining back towards Bakery. Loves the Bakery. Don't they stay there too long or you'll be like me. You'll be a little bit chubby. Going to go and push back towards potentially apartment. But he has a little bit of confrontation versus Narcs. But Narcs with just a few HP will be winning the trade. And it will be 8-5. Still, Kings clinging to the small, slim chance of them making it back. It is not impossible. But it's definitely going to be a really big effort that they need to pull off right now.
You need to start saying, instead of bakery, you need to start saying boulangerie.
Boulangerie. Do you think people will think I'm French then? You think they'll get it?
Yeah, but you know what? Boulangerie sounds so much sexier. You know? It's like boulangerie.
No, I just like start casting normally and then say, oh, be careful, he's in the boulangerie. And just take a French accent.
There you go. Perfect.
But nice spray from Deja, as always, in apartment. But the bomb has been now planted on this A-bomb site, and as always, it's going to be pretty easy to defend, especially when you have Orgic, Wizzy, MSMC just staying prone, staying hidden as long as he possibly can. They won that 9th round. So Majestic get himself a kill on Drery.
Nice.
Woo!
With help and support from DJ in the front line as well. It's a 2v2 with the bomb planted. Time's running out. DJ with the MSMC. Down to Orgic and himself, reloads, pros down, gets the final kill, and he's gonna defuse the bomb to keep King's hopes alive in this game.
Why did he push? He didn't have to push. He didn't. I mean, I know he got the information, but at that point, you just want to buy as much time as you can. And they just gave time away. Because imagine if he did die anyways. The fact that he had to push towards him, look for the fight, and still play it really safe. That could have bought maybe 2-3 seconds. That could have been so valuable to deny the defuse away. But unfortunately, went for the push, a little bit unsure of what happened there. But still, they have 2 points in their favor. It's 8-6. Elite still looking really strong. And if they can win the 2 next rounds, they will be taking a W 2-1 versus Kings. But it's going to be still really hard for them to achieve.
Bomb is planted in site A. And now they look to defend it. Inferno got taken down early on. And now they're just biding their time. Nerks put down to a little bit of health. Head for Death got taken out. Nice strafing come out from Narcs.
And Narcs playing around as much as he can, but that's going to be 9 rounds secured for Elite. Unfortunately, a little bit, I think, too split. You had some members pushing a little bit late. I think there was a little bit of lack of synergy coming out, unfortunately, for Kings on that specific round.
Yes.
They just went in one by one, got sniped by Drury, got killed also by Grizz at the end. I think if they pushed it well as a team, could have gone a little bit smoother, but still 1 round away from salvation. Elite, they're looking strong, and they want to close it up here and now Imperium for this last round, potentially.
Yeah, they're going to rush the A side. Of course, being very careful with their position.
Deja the double in La Boulangerie, and he's going to get pushed up again, but unfortunately that Boulangerie will be his grave. There you go, you happy, Imperium? I did it. I did the thing.
It sounded so good, man. Honestly, I just have a huge smile on my face. But I tell you, who doesn't have a smile on their faces? That's a team of Elite, as it's just Drari and Grizz left standing. Bomb is not in hand. They're against 3 members of Kings. They want to close out this game. But Kings, they want to keep this series alive for them. From behind, Nox shuts down Drari.
No, this is the most stressful. So much
No
pressure
way.
on Nox. He goes for the bomb plot. Can he get him from the backside? He gets the information, goes for the spray, but he doesn't get the kill. And Head for Death is able to slide his way to safety with the MSMC. He's bringing the fight where he needs it, but he misses the spray. And Nox keeping the hope alive for Kings. I'm sweating way too much. I think I'm sweating more than the players themselves. Oh my god.
It was so important for Nox to push that, to have the confidence that he had shut down that final member of Elite down to such low health that he could get that successful push, keeping the Kings' dream alive. 9-7. It's game, set, match point for Elite.
Oh, that great nade from Majestic. That might actually turn the fight in their favor. Gonna go for the push. Orjic gonna go straight on top of iOS Angel. iOS Angel popping off. Look at that. Another snipe from Jerry claiming lives. Can he make the comeback for his team? Can he secure the last round on his own with the QL?
He hasn't got the bomb though, Max. He has not
Yes.
got the bomb, and it's a three-man Kings team. Where have you been this whole map, Kings?
I think Kings are maybe waking up at the very, very end there. They start off strong and they end strong. Can they end strong enough for them to claim 3 rounds in a row without failing to do so? Nice snipe from Joe is the flick shot, but he gets information on La Boulangerie, but he's going to get sniped from the backside, and iOS Angel will claim his life. 9-8. Will this be a 9-9 game on the BO3 Imperium? Jesus.
Oh my god, Kings! Rinse and repeat, Elite. You gotta take a step back, boys and girls. You gotta relax. Take your time. You have the bomb in your hands. Dictate the run of play against Kings, and you will close this game out.
Brain again checked over by iOS Angel. They go for the push. The Sun fine. Oh, he does finally get the kill towards Tractor. But unfortunately, head for this is just a little bit too much for him to deal with Drury himself. And now it's going to be a 1v2. Majestic, he has to pull off the clutch. And once again, this is so much pressure on his shoulders as Head for Death might be going for the bomb plant pretty soon. He is going to go for the push, as I thought. And it will be a really easy area to protect, but Majestic with a snipe just needs a flick shot, and it is game over. Gets information on the last member there. Will he get the shot? He gets the shot, it's a hit marker. He switches over to the handgun, and he does get the frag. Great job on Majestic. He deals with the pressure extremely well. And now it's Head for Death. Wizzy MSMC versus the sniper of Majestic. Which one will be the best with that weapon?
And the bomb has been planted, so Majestic has to kind of go close quarters.
Oh
as
no.
Head for Death is just waiting out.
Hit marker! No, he over to the handgun. He's going to go for the rush. Does he get the damage? Yes, he can. No, he missed the shot. They're using the only one. They're becoming one Imperium over Tractor. He had time to regen just enough. He's on a handgun. He's going to switch over. They're playing hide and seek at this point. 5 seconds. This will be game over. He's going to try and go for the bomb defuse, but it's one too late. What a round is that? Elite securing the game, securing the BO3 series. Whoa.
I know I said the word "what" far too much in that round.
What?
I'd like to think that was a little bit just ice stone cold in that round, just because. What a way to end the game! What a way to end the series! Elite winning 2-1 against Kings. Kings putting up a fight in the final couple of rounds, but unfortunately couldn't get the job done in the end. They will take a point in this series, but Elite, they'll get 2 for all their hard work and another win under their belt. They've yet to be defeated in a series, Maxman. That is a big, big thing that they can say.
Oh my god, that was even when I was casting in the middle of it, I was like, wait, what is going on? I was questioning myself at the same time and speaking, and they were playing hide and seek with such a close call, and they fused as one member at one time. They were just so close that their bullets would not hit each other.
Like, I was saying what you were thinking because I wasn't speaking, so I could think what. Oh man!
Because I was casting, I was like, the fight's got to end soon. Right? I was like, oh no, I'm gonna keep going. I guess I'm gonna keep going again. Again, really? Okay, I guess we're going.
That's part of what made me say what so much. Was like, the fight's still going on. Like, they were dancing around that tank for so long. The pistol shots, unfortunately, just couldn't connect on the Head for Death. But wow, what a series! What an end!
Well, there you go, guys. Potentially the biggest matchup of the entire Pro League for the EU scene has been playing Kings versus Elite. Elite has been shown to be the better team for today, at least. But Kings, you know what? They still had a really good performance. Maybe not as strong as you saw them last weekend. Maybe, you know, sometimes it happens. You have good days, bad days. Today seemed like they were a little bit under the weather, but I'm sure that they will be doing great in the remaining matchups that they have. And they still at least get 1 point out of that matchup versus Elite, which is still something we cannot overlook.
That's true, and that's something I do want to point out. I do think that was probably... I don't know if it's just because Elite were that much stronger, but I do think there is an element that was the weakest Kings we've seen since the start of this league. I really do think that. It might not be to the fullest of how it, so to speak, looked, but I do think that it wasn't the same Kings that we have seen in each game that we've casted of them.
Yeah, but after still so much respect goes over to Kings. They played extremely well today
100%.
because I could not do what they do. Easily as that. I mean, I'm an absolute nab, and I think Imperium too. Sorry, wait, that was that was a little bit mean. Oh my god,
you're right. No, you're right. But,
I'm just trying fire, and I didn't even realize it.
I'm not a nab. I'm a potato. Okay.
True. A potato and a baguette. What a good pair for casting. But guys, hope you enjoyed that first game of King versus Elite. It was a lot of fun. Going to be going over the week preview real quick, as the next matchup, the next BO3 series coming your way, will be indeed Team 404 versus Arcus. No, Team 404 had a really hard start last weekend compared to Arcus. Also had a really rough start. They only got 1 point on their first game, followed up with a 0 on their second game last weekend. So those are two teams that really struggled on the last Saturday and Sunday. Now this next series where they're going to face up against each other, this is their redeeming game. This is where they can try and claim themselves back up, because we have two teams that you said earlier, Imperium, like Kings and Elite, are almost 100% sure to be in the top 4 of EU. But now there's still 2 other spots for grabs, and it could be any team of like Arcus and even Team 404. So if they get a 2-0 series here and get those 3 points, that might just be what they need to get in the top 4 of EU, Imperium.
Well, honestly, I do think this is the defining series for both of these teams. Maxman, Arcus is on 1 point. Team 404 on 0 points. Whichever, like, if Arcus can take the two series to 0 win and they get 3 points, then they're on equal points as random. And if Team 404 win 2-0, they will be on 3 points, which is a lot closer to the top 4. So this is 100% the defining series for both of these teams in the league.
But there you have it, guys. Congratulations once again to Elite, taking it 2-1 versus Kings. We'll be taking a very short break before we do jump to the next game, because I see right now on my screen that Team 404 and Arcus are almost ready to just get this party started ASAP. So we'll have a short ad break, and we'll be back for game number 2 of Team 404 versus Arcus. See you soon.
Fond of esports? Want to make money? Go to CyberBet. We have wide selection of games, high odds, unlimited maximum withdrawal. Convenient site navigation makes betting easier than before. Register on cyber.bet. Take part in promos and get your bonuses. Start now.
Download free now. Are you tired of boring skins? EasyTrade.bet can change that for you with a huge selection of cases and good prices. ET.bet is fair and safe thanks to the highly recognized Provably Fair algorithm. We deliver your skins within 48 hours, and on top of that, we got daily free cases and much more. Visit EasyTrade.bet now and secure your unique offer. EasyTrade.bet. Skins you actually want.
Do you have what it takes to compete against the best in the world? The best in the world. Can you make it to the top 100 in your region? How about the top 5% on your favorite console? Find out by competing on the most competitive platform in the world. DrBattles.com is where competition lives.
DrBattles.com, where competition lives.
It's all about house music. It's all about love. It's all about house music. It's all about love. It's all about house music. It's all about love. It's all about house music. It's all about love. It's all about house. 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 music. House music. House music. It's all about house music. It's all about love. It's all about house music. It's all about love. It's all about house music. It's all about love. It's all about house music. It's all about love. It's all about house music. It's all about love. It's all about house music. It's all about love. It's all about house music. It's all about love. It's all about house music. It's all about love. It's all about house. It's all about house music. 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 House music.
Hey guys, welcome back. Thank you very much for waiting. Sorry for the error messages, for the error sounds. That was my computer doing some weird stuff. Once again, I got my blue screen earlier this morning, so it seemed like we're having a little bit of casualties with that.
Sorry, I just thought error 404.
Oh, that's why. Okay, I know who to blame now. I know who to shift the blame on. Thank you, Imperium. I'm going to see their manager after.
Sorry,
Hey, no, that's Aura, actually. Aura works with Team 404. Aura, I'm coming for you after this stream. But yeah, guys, after that first epic game of Elite versus Kings, it did indeed go over to Elite 2-1 for them, so they get 2 points, 1 point only for Kings. We'll be moving over to the last series of the day, which is going to be Team 404 versus Arcus. Imperium, what's your opinion on this matchup potentially?
Well, of course, we already mentioned it before. Right? This is, like I said, the defining series for these teams. Team 404, I would say more so because they're on 0 points. And the most important thing going from outside of qualifying, but I always think it's always important to focus on your own self-improvement rather than being better than your opponents. Of course, that's going to be a factor, but if you can improve from 1 week to the next, that's a huge positive. So it will be really important for Team 4 to capture at least 1 point in this series because they got 0 points last week. So in this series, even if they lose 2-1, in my opinion, that's going to be an improvement compared to last week. So the Team 4-4 have a slightly bigger uphill battle than Arcus, but Arcus, we can't deny the fact that they only have 1 point in the standings. They need to get closer to the top 4. They need to keep their dreams alive in qualifying for the top 4. And there's no better opportunity than against Team 404, who are behind them in the standings.
Are they both like this is their redeeming game? They have no more room for mistake. After this steal, the second weekend, they still got more games to come up. But like this Dust Imperium is starting to slowly settle. And if you start with the 2 first weekends with bad performances, unfortunately, it's going to be really hard, and it's going to be even more of an uphill battle, as you said earlier, Imperium. They have no more room for mistakes, so hopefully these 2 teams can pull off a good performance. The best situation for both of these teams would be to get, a 2-1 scenario, but if it does go 2-0, there's one team that's going to be left falling behind pretty heavily.
But this game has started. Arcus are on the attacking side. Team 3 members of Arcus right off the bat within the first 30 seconds.
Yeah, push coming out from mid from Ryu. Unfortunately, Ryu will not be making it work out. Trying to get back in first person. There we go. Denicio, where's the sniper going to be remaining in his sniper tower towards B? Gets the info. Does get a nice flick shot. He's going to get pushed by Hulk. Hulk does get the shot. Oh my god, Hulk doesn't have any time to replicate. And he will be 1v3. Can this be a 1v5 situation coming over to him? Would be a great way to start and a good confident boost over to the team of Arcus.
And so the Hulk smash, Hulk dead. Now another sniper shot comes out onto Magic.
Oh!
With a grenade. We see him go down, and Team 4 do take the round 1.
That's not cool. Come on, you gotta fight. Oh no, I wanted to see a big fight come on through. That could have been epic for Denicio. But yeah, the nade coming on through gets the car explosion, and the car explosion, if you're in the range of it, is going to be doing a 1-shot. But they're going to be going for the A long side push as a 5-man squad. They're going to try and overwhelm it with just sheer numbers. They're going to go the 3-man push right away, but they're getting shut down. Look at that great job from Fear and Obi, but unfortunately they will not be able to go any further as Machine push. Big stop and a big F in their chat. Magic on the staircase towards Spiral. Does get a decent amount of damage. Just finished the spray and just finished the kill on Ryu. And now they're going to be rushing down as Evening is left alone with the MSMC. And he does get impact before dying, but unfortunately this is not CSGO, and it doesn't really count if you kill someone or not. At the end of the day, you're only aiming for rounds. That's 2-0 over to Team 404.
Yeah, Team 404 definitely looking confident in this series. Arcus, their pushes have been pretty good. It's after they plant the bomb that where they've looked kind of weakest, and even on the loadouts, I think they have a fantastic balance of long, mid, and short range situations between the snipers, like the AKM and of course the MSMC.
Yeah, with the AK-117, Magic doing quite a good impact in mid, but unfortunately only made it a 1-1 trade. Great play from Hulk, finding almost a headshot, but at least he gets the frag. Where's Even? Now the bomb is in their vicinity. They can protect it as much as they want to. Ryu on the backside does barely get a frag versus Even. And Ryu now going to have the time to regen back up. For me, he's running on the ground. This is looking really weird for me. I don't know if he's doing the same for you, Imperium. But
no, it's the same for me. He's like
swimming in concrete.
Yeah, it just looks a little bit weird. But let's hope the concrete doesn't slow him down over. But the time is going against him. He's not only has to get the bomb, but he has to look at the... But from this side, Hulk flanks around and takes him out.
Yeah, Hulk, great engage, gave the information. I think there was really good information given over, and they just replicated really well. 3-0 in favor of Team 404. Even though they made my PC crash, they are doing pretty good, I have to say.
Well, they're making up for it in terms of their performance as a team right now. Maybe they've taken the big boy energy that your computer has, or had, and has applied it to their gameplay.
They took my homework folder and they took all the epicness out of it, and they applied it to their gameplay, I think.
Homework folder? Oh yeah,
homework with big quotes, Imperium.
It's just like I think I always school rather than college, because it's assignment for college, not homework, you know.
Let's not talk about my homework folder. Let's keep on going towards the game of COD Mobile. Seemed like Evening is gonna go. Oh, that's a great nade actually getting chucked. Does get a decent amount of damage on top of Magic's, but will not get a frag.
Let's hope they didn't take any of your NSFW folder that much. But anyways, a 4-man push from Arcus looked to really grab their first point in this game one. Hulk is the only one that's left standing. Can he smash his way through the final members of Arcus?
Was the 117? No, in A-Long, 117 is a great weapon to have as he finds
Nice.
Obi. Told you, such a good spray control. Despite the nerf on the recoil, if you're good on the... the recoil control is going to work out absolute wonders. Just put 2 members pretty low on their HP, but can't quite find the finishing blow just yet. And Denicio goes for the push inside of the building towards Paul and gets the flick shot. Finds the kill and ends the round. First round finally over to the team of Arcus.
Really not bad start from Team 404 overall. It's the first round they've lost for. Arcus, a much needed win for them after losing the first 3 rounds. So I expect things to be a little bit more even Stevens. Arcus seems to have found their place. Now let's see if they can follow up with the momentum.
You did say, that Arcus struggled a little bit to protect the bomb site once they did do the hardest thing, that was actually to get on the bomb site itself. But it seemed like they are trying to fix that as soon as they possibly can, though. Unfortunately, they lose one member in mid. Obi going to get wall banged. A nice shot coming over from Magix, but unfortunately, being almost at the end of that clip, it was going to be pretty hard for him to find a fight. Nice shot from Denicio in mid, just able to replicate and find that shot on Machine. Now they're going to go for the engage. Sees the shot in Sniper Tower on top of Hulk, but Hulk does move away in time, goes towards Blue Van, but unfortunately as a one-man army, it is going to be a pretty hard shot to take. Just find OB, but that is all he will find on this round.
Yeah, not even going for the bomb plant, just going straight out for those kills. And you know what? That's fine. That's okay. You don't, just because you have the bomb doesn't mean you have to plant it, right?
Yeah.
You can use that to dictate the play and dictate the pushes based on the strengths of your team. That's what can be so variable about this game mode, about these teams, is how you execute your play.
Exactly, you use the bomb as just a point of pressure on the opposing defending team, so if they need to use that, that's good. Fight coming on through, bomb getting planted up by Evening. Denicio, everyone from their side trying to defend it. Great shot from Denicio, finding the frag onto Hulk. Snake getting chucked. Does it find a frag though? Not quite, unfortunately. Denicio trying to find some slippery opponent on the other side. Magix going towards a sniper tower, going to try and make his way through. Has the information on Evening, does go for a little bit of tick damage, but it is not enough. Impact gets rushed upon. And that's going to leave everything on the hefty shoulders, on the muscly back of Magix. But I couldn't get back in first person. My apologies there. But Magix does die, that's for sure.
You can't give Denicio space or get anywhere near him when he has that sniper. You can't. You just can't, because he's looking so dangerous with that loadout. So really, Team 4-4, if they are to capture and grab hold of this game, they have to isolate the members of Arcus in different areas of the map that Denicio is in. Or you just shut them down.
Even grinding, which have a great shot. Magic getting a double on Evening, and OB looking good, looking strong. The push will get absolutely denied away from the side of Arcus. Rhea going to try and fight and rotate towards mid, but he doesn't have the bomb anymore. We talked about it earlier, right, Imperium, that you dictate how the game happens when you do hold that bomb for yourself, but now he doesn't have that anymore. He doesn't have that point of pressure. He can't go for like a sneaky B bomb site push and bomb plant. He doesn't have that potential anymore, so he's gonna have to take this fight head on potentially.
Well, he's gonna have to pick them off one by one. The good thing is that he still does have time on his hands, right? Overall, he doesn't necessarily have to plant the bomb. He can just look to take them out one by one. He trades blows, and with him low on health, that's gonna be a really risky play. From behind, he gets shut down, and Team 404 get the point, get the round, and they take the lead once again.
Team 404 was 4 points. They like the number 4, and they're going to keep on trying to push on forward. Not going to be switching side for the next few rounds, but when that does happen, you know that the defending side is just a little bit easy to pull off on the side of Raid. Because prediction is going to be key. Even gets a nice first shot straight off the bat. Denicio still on A-Long, but he has the bomb in his possession, which is not always the case. Normally he's not really in the possession of the sniper. Tries to find a shot on top of Hulk towards Lamborghini, but doesn't hit that shot just yet. Magic's still going to be on A-Long. Can't quite find any kills for him in his vicinity.
They seem to be kind of holding on to the high ground as Denicio down by the water takes out Magix, and he does have the bomb, so he's going to look to plant it. The 4v2 push, but OB gets taken out. Hulk getting the work done for Team 404, 3v2 Machine, and Hulk looking to really push forward. The bomb's being planted. Time is against Team 404, but Machine is being a machine.
Machine is being the machine. He's getting himself a frag. Machine gets himself a double. Can they get the last kill on Denicio? Denicio is a sniper. Can he make the shot? Oh, he gets a hit marker and a no-scope. But he does finally get the second shot. Can he get the third? Yes, he can! Denicio, what a legend! A-site, 1v2. Woo! Okay, okay.
Oh my lord!
At the start, there was a comeback for Team 404. Then it was a comeback for Arcus.
Oh my lord! Sweet baby Jesus. This is why I love gaming. This is why I love competitive gaming, when you have those clutch moments like that from the likes of Denicio really showing up in this mobile pro league.
Oh, Impact trying to become a plant, but unfortunately he's going to be standing out a little bit too much. He will not be seen as a vegetation. Magix finds a kill in bank through the window. Great positioning for him. Almost able to find a frag on Denicio, but Denicio slides away into the darkness just in the right amount of time. It's time to regen back up, and they now have an easy gaping opening on this B-side push, and they will be easily able to plant that one up. And even unfortunately, Magic's just pretty far away. They're going to know in just a few seconds right now that the bomb has been planted on B, and they're going to try and take it back for themselves.
They're sticking together. One has a sniper. As a non-scope.
Oh no, hit marker. Didn't get the frag there. Switches over to the handgun to try and finish it. Oh, another hit marker for Ema. That one was a wallbang, so it was kind of expected. I'm going for the rush at the very end. Denicio is going to be on his zone with the sniper once again. He's going to get rushed on the backside by Magix, and Magic will put an end to his potential chance of securing a round. The bomb is now ticking, but not for long, as the defuse is coming out from Magix, and that will be 5-4 in favor of Team 404.
Once again, a close series between two teams in this league. We saw in the last game between Kings and Elite, and in this game between Team 4 and Arcus, both at the bottom of the standings, both looking to keep their hopes and dreams alive in qualifying in the top 4, who will go on to face up against the NA teams in a month or so.
404 going for the rush. Impact for himself a double on Ray on Obi. That opens definitely up the side of B. And they're going to go straight away for the B push and get the bomb planted up. The evening now on the backside, going to try the very best to try and claim it back, but unfortunately 1v5 for Denicio. He did a 1v2 earlier, but 1v5 is a completely different ball game, and of course that will not be working out for him. Still, got to respect the hassle, got to respect the attempt. So that's still 6-4 over to Team 404, and slowly building a lead for themselves, and they're feeling a lot more confident than what we saw at the very start of the game. I don't know how you feel, Imperium, but I feel like they're going more aggressive right now.
They seem to be going a little bit more aggressive now. They're on the attack side, right?
That might explain, actually, you know.
They are the team with the bomb. They do have to try and plant it. They seem to be quite comfortable right now as they are using the bomb to be a little bit more aggressive and thinking, using the grenades to push back the members of Arcus.
They're getting sniped though by Denicio. Who else could be taking these snipes though? Spiral Hog, such a good position, but doesn't have time to get the kill. Ryu found Denicio claiming lives and leaving Magix alone. Lonely, feeling very lonely as he gets shut down and sent to the other realm. 6-5. Arcus still clinging to this potential chance of taking this first round, because once again they really need it. These two teams are at the bottom of the barrier, Imperium, as you said, and they have to get every single point they have the chance of getting. And no, they are both fighting really well. I think this game is the best game for these two teams so far. They're playing so well.
They really are, and they're quite similar in a lot of ways. Both mistakes, their strengths and their weaknesses. Denicio, I gotta say though, realistically, is carrying Arcus right now. He is 100% carrying Arcus. 15 kills. The next closest is Evening and Ryu with 7. You know, that should be a lot better all around, a lot closer for this team.
Yeah, unfortunately the last push will not be happening. 7-5, Team 404 able to get himself closer to that winning point and to get that first round in their factor. MSMC going to be still over for the side of Evening. This game specifically on Raid, I haven't seen the MSMC have that much of an impact, surprisingly enough. It's been mainly ARs. The reason why is because it's such an open map, which we did talk about it last game of Kings versus Elite. It is not the weapon that's the most dominant on this area, but still 1-for-1 trade between these two teams. As Fear and Impact do lose their life, and Eve is going to be shut down through mid by the man himself, Obi.
I'm just looking Magix right now. Magic is so good with this loadout. The way he's striking left and right, his reaction time with that loadout is so strong. The way he's positioning and moving around the map, very impressed with.
Yeah, Hulk does get evening. That's going to leave Ryu alone. Goes for the spray, but unfortunately, attacking from here is definitely really hard, and now he gave his position away, so they're all going to be just concentrating their fire on Ryu towards that sniper tower. Down to now mid HP, this is going to be even harder for him to take the fight. Doesn't have time to regen, was only 20 seconds, and there you have it. 8-5, Team 404, only 2 points away from their first win in this series, and they are just looking better and better and better. And if they can keep this playstyle in the second game, they might even take it like even faster than this first game.
Yeah, like we saw them in this game. They took a 3-round lead. Of course, Arcus took it back quite nicely.
Oh my god.
But Team 404, they are looking to close it out, but with only 2 members left up, could Arcus be turning it around once again?
Obi and Ryu, what a bunch of legends. Coming out, of course, for Arcus. Able to claim a 2v3. Nice snipe, but the snipe connects. Unfortunately, on the Lamborghini. Don't scratch it. It's pretty expensive. They will be trying to get back in mid. He even does not have the bomb in his possession, so he does not control the pace of this round, Imperium.
Well, what's that meme they use? Thanks for letting me borrow your bro. You know? But yeah, he gets taken down. Goes down Evan, and it's 8-6 in the favor of Team 404. Arcus not making it too easy for Team 4, closing out this game one, keeping the hopes and dreams alive for their team. Once again, 404 are on the attacking side, dictating the play as he looks to try and plant the bomb.
Fear going to try and find an angle there. He's going to get pushed from 2 different areas at the same time, so he might be put under quite a decent amount of pressure. But it seems like Fear is able to hold down B just fine for now. Just get an angle onto the sniper tower, but unfortunately, there you go. Impact get himself the kill with the MSMC. First time I think the MSMC has been pretty relevant on this first game. Is maybe not the map for it. Evening going to go for the flank on the backside, but not able to find the shots, unfortunately. And Hog now got the information, going to try and go for the fight in the backside, but he's going to get sprayed down, spray and pray. Evening does get the frag, gets the kill. But Evening, unfortunately, going to be cornered up. Denicio doing his own thing, trying to go for the snipe. The bomb is now ticking. 32 seconds before it does explode. Has information on Lamborghini, but this is going to be a very hard round. The nade also got chucked over, but Evening does get the shot with the R pick. And Impact goes for the rush and ends around 9-6. And this might be the end of this first game, Imperium.
Yeah, it's game point 4, Team 404. I do have to say, once again, I mentioned it already, Benicio is just so impressive for Arcus right now. I would like to see in the next game, in this next map, the rest of Arcus pick up the pieces a little bit and look to really carry the rest with Benicio.
Sadly for Denicio, he got himself a hit marker. So he's not going to be able to really stop the big push from happening. Nice headshot from here. Oh, he's not a headshot. Surprisingly enough, that seemed like one. Denicio's going to be taking a fight, and he's going to be the better sniper in that encounter. Denicio on Spiral going to be pushing down. Magix is right there, but he's a little bit slow on the trigger. And that's going to be Magic claiming his life. 2v2 of Obi and Evening for Arcus versus Magix and Hulk for Team 404. The bomb is unfortunately on the ground and might get planted up by Magix, but unfortunately he's got perfect angle. Obi does get the kill and stops the plant from happening. Now it's going to be another game of hide and seek of Obi versus Hulk. He's going for the plant.
Being planted. Push from OBE from the side. Prone down from Hulk, keeping it going. OBE put down low health. 2 of these players put down so low, but Hulk gets taken out. The bomb diffuser will come down. OBE getting it done for Arcus. That's the kind of carry I want to see.
The instant regret from Team 404. He tried to take the fight, didn't reload, and tried to go for a fight without his full clip, and then he was out of bullets and had to reload his clip. And you know, that's a little bit unfortunate there. If he had just maybe 1 or 2 extra bullets, that would have been enough for them to secure the round, but didn't have it. And that just make a big difference in this game. That might be enough actually for the side of Arcus to steal this entire first point away, which would be absolutely huge for them. But it seemed like we might have a B-side push effectively coming through.
But that's risky. That is risky because Hulk has gone down so early, and we both know with the B push that you got to have the manpower to defend from all angles. So definitely not a wise choice for them to plant on the B site if they do.
Fear is just doing so much pressure. Like, they actually... No, he's putting a lot of fear in the eyes of his foes. So, as Eden is going to try and protect himself as Rui goes for the flank through mid. And look at that, that's 2 kills in the favor. Impact going to try and go for the fight. Wizzy MSMC in mid. Unfortunately, not the best place to pick a fight with MSMC, so he's going to be struggling quite a bit. And Team 404 just completely falling apart in this round, losing member after member. Magic's also losing his life in mid stairs. And that leaves Machine with the bomb. He's going to get sprayed down. Good strafing from Machine, but they got the information now. And he should get cornered any second right now in stairs. And there you go. He's going to be losing his life to Denicio. 9-8. Is this a comeback from Arcus coming through?
Oh my god. I just... Come on, one round, Team 404. You just gotta be able to close it out. Take control, get the kills, plant the bomb, and take the game 1.
Arcus now just... Palms are sweaty. My mum's spaghetti. Keep doing that one. I don't know. I just love it. I love the lyric.
It's okay. I totally get it.
Even though I'm not even Italian, I can't even do a joke with baguettes, but they're going to go for the push. They find Magix. Able to get himself a nice double for Evening and Impact. And there you go. Able to fight back. That's Hulk and even making it even Stevens as Obi's going to be on his own. And he does die out. Now will be round number 1 and game number 1 in favor of Team 404. Securing himself their first point of the BO3 series versus Arcus.
And more importantly, their first point in the league, Max. That's their first point. You know, like I said, straight away I said they've improved. That's it. They've improved. You know, from last week. I know there's more to it, but I tried to put things. I tried to think things in a simple way, and if I was playing myself, and if I was on Team 404, that's what I'd be thinking, because it helps your mentality stay strong. You want to kind of stay confident. You want to go, guys, look, we didn't win a game last week, but we've already won a game on the first day of this week. Happy days.
Happy days indeed. Like, you're saying that Team 404 played really well and they improved. I definitely do feel that way also in Pyramid, but I think the Arcus, like, Arcus also, they've been playing so well. After what we saw last weekend, which was, in my opinion, a little bit disappointing, Arcus now, especially like D'Enzio, as you said multiple times, like, he's been doing an absolutely insane impact for his team. Arcus, I think, have what it takes, and it was only like, what, 2-3 rounds away from potentially taking away from the side of Team 404. It was only 2 rounds away.
I think you said D'Enzio instead of Denicio.
Denicio. Maybe I said it really quickly, but I said you didn't.
But I think that's a compliment, because
I know, right?
D'Enzio is a fantastically talented player, and if we can see D'Enzio do something similar as you've seen from Denicio, I'll be clapping my hands all day long, so to speak. Yeah, because you are dead right. Like, Denicio was just he was the MVP for his team in that game.
Yeah, and not too sure which map we'll be going on for next one. If we can have that information from the one and only amazing Lexi on the backside. Also, I got to say a really quick thank you while we do have a little bit of a break between these 2 games. Thank you very much to Lexi and EasyTrade that are organizing this tournament. They're doing an absolutely awesome amount of work for this tournament to try and get this esports scene for Call of Duty Mobile kicking off. So, yeah, myself and Imperium, thank you so much to Lexi and EasyTrade. They're doing absolutely awesome, and you know, a lot more events organized by these 2 awesome people in the future, and I just can't wait to get to cast them. If I do get my PC fixed, hopefully after today, I hope it's fine, but we got a lot more action coming your way, guys, so definitely do subscribe to Call of Duty Mobile Pro League YouTube channel, as we're going to have so many more events, and you definitely want to be notified to stay updated on what's happening in EU and NA for the competitive scene.
Of course, we both know that Lexi's ambition is to essentially hold an ESL-sized event, and honestly, from what we've seen her do in organization, commitment, time, not just in this tournament, not just in this league, but in tournaments and leagues I've been part of in PUBG Mobile, you know, if anybody can do it, it's going to be Lexi. So, you know, she might hire us for it, but
yeah.
Anyway, but either way, that's down the line. Let's focus on this next.
I just saw Lexi in the chat. She just what the heck?
what the heck? Let's focus on this next map. This next game between these two teams. Of course, Team 404 getting their first point of the league. Arcus, of course, they still have 1 point. It's not over, but it definitely is a much bigger uphill battle for them. Not just, of course, in league as a whole, but in this series. Because if they lose this, they're going to walk away today with 0 points. And they will drop a position straight out, losing to Team 404.
They can't afford to lose this game right now. They have to take the win. Otherwise, as you said earlier, the dust is settling, and they're going to be settling in one of the last spots of the entire tournament. So after there was Monarchy that did get replaced, so Monarchy are still like, they are the true last place position, but they can't afford to lose this one. So Arcis, you showed a great potential in that first game on Raid. Now we're going to be on firing range. Hopefully they have what it takes to turn this one into a big dub and secure himself that 1 point that they definitely extremely need.
Well, I'll tell you what, they're making a good push at it right now. This Magic already gone down, so it's 4. Well, actually, so did Ryu, so it's going to be 4 against 4. They're going a plant site, a bomb site plant. Now they just got to look to defend it.
Renee getting chucked on over. Unfortunately, doesn't do too much for them. Hulk is not going to be joining the fray too much. He's really laying back and trying to find an angle, but I think that he's got to force the push. There it is. He's joining his team. Going to go for full 4-man aggression. Going to go also through container. There it is to get that one first frag. That's going to leave Impact and Hulk and even remaining 3v3, but they do lose that one member. Denisio, Obi, and Evelyn looking so strong. They get the 2 last frags for Obi and Denisio. And that's the first run over to Arcus, and this is what they need. Confidence boost from the very start. And hopefully they keep on being consistent throughout the entirety of this game on firing range.
Are we gonna have a like a bus where we wait 4 games to get 3 series matchup, 3-game series, should I say? And then we'll have 2 in the space of 1 day. But Team 404, just like that, they take this round 2. That happened at the blink of an eye.
15 seconds and gone, goodbye. Got Thanos. 50% of the players got absolutely wiped off the surface of firing range. And I mean, 1-1. What can you say? I didn't even have time to see what happened that fight.
No.
Oh, but good
I
job.
was like, I'll have plenty of time to talk, you know what I mean? Build things up, whatever. Nope. Team 4 said, nah, we're just like,
okay, guys, the fight is very intense. It's very slow. Oh, it's over. Okay, it's finished.
But now OB, the other members, we're gonna look for a B site on for Arcus.
Yeah, Obi gonna be clashing with Impact. Go with the MSMC. The MSMC will be proven to be wiser. And 3 members remaining that will allow them to secure themselves their second round. Team 404, after that first round, they stayed strong and they are now building a small lead, definitely, but this is still the early game. So it's not too much of an advantage, but still that might be enough to just win 1 round advantage and just take the entire series for yourself. So hopefully Arcus has a game plan behind their skulls, try and get back themselves into the advantage.
Yeah, Arcus haven't looked particularly strong on any of these bomb pushes so far in the first round, and the fact that they're losing members so quickly in each round is definitely dangerous.
They're dying so quickly every time. I mean,
they really are, aren't they?
I mean, it's at least we talk always about synergy and everything in Pyramid. Like, it's really good to have team communication. They are good at synergizing in one thing on these 3 first rounds is the fact that they die in synergy. I don't know if that's a skill that you want to have, but it's something.
It's just, yeah, you said it, they die so quickly, and I don't, now, maybe it's just a map in general, they feel weaker compared to Team 404, but,
well, they're getting
man.
Backside push from Impact, he's going to try and sandwich them up. This is not looking, oh, again! Obi's on his own, and he's going to get shut down in container, and this is just Arcus just falling off the surface of the earth and just struggling to find their footing. You said it, maybe this is a map they're not comfortable with. Also, maybe they're just not comfortable attacking on firing range, so hopefully after the 50% point of these rounds, they can make a comeback, but starting it off like this was a 3-round disadvantage in the mere 5 rounds? That is not a way to go.
True, but they kind of did it at the start of the last game, and yes, they didn't win it, but they came damn close.
Yeah. So hopefully they can try and replicate that map success on last game, but actually take the win at the end. That's going to be leaving Evening again on his own, and he's going to get taken over by Magix. Yeah, there's not much to say. It's just 5-1, and this is just Team 404. They're playing it so well. Like, they enroll them and surround them so well. You always got a sandwich around the members of Arcus, and you just have a hard time just fighting both front lines at the same time, and they just get wiped off so quickly. They got to try and find a way to fight against that kind of strategy from Team 404, because they're doing it again. You can see they're trying to surround them from A and try and corner them in this A long site. This B long site, should I say.
Yeah, I'd like to see Arcus play a little bit more passively and not go for the bomb plant and just actually look to go for the frags. Shut down the confidence of Team 404, because that's what could be happening for Team 4. They could be riding a wave of confidence in the map, the momentum really building up effectively. And look at this as Evan gets 2 kills with that sniper.
Gonna be pushing forward. The bomb has been dropped. Obi gonna try and find himself with 1v2. Almost able to get Magix as he got prone in just the right amount of time, and that's gonna be 6-1. And I think that this might be also Arcus just losing hope a little bit. This is
and I actually think this is the first game where we've seen a team go so long without getting a second round point, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
As in
the biggest winning and losing streak,
biggest. I think that's the biggest differential in points that we've seen so far between two teams. I think so, anyway.
I think you're right on that one, Imperium. I'm not too sure about the math behind it, if it is 100% sure, but I think it is definitely really impactful on this game, I think we are allowed to say. So bomb plant going to be coming on through. Hopefully Arcus can turn this into something bigger as Obi gets himself a nice frag for himself.
The bomb has been planted.
You get the bomb planted, that's good. But they only have 2 members to defend it, 2v4. That one's going to be especially hard, especially on this A bomb site. And that's going to be on his own. He's going to get so low. Going to go for the spray on Magic. But Magic, as always, the survivor, able to find these 1v1 fights at the end and make it work out for his team. Goes for the defuse, and there you go, 7-1. And this might be GG in 3 rounds, Imperium.
But can we talk about how good Team 404?
Oh yeah.
Like, I feel like we kind of got a little bit deflated, and I think that's a bit of disrespect to Team 404. Like, you know, not on purpose, but it's kind of like they are dominating on fire range against Arcus. They are pushing through. They're shutting them down. They're not giving them any ounce of a chance to breathe in this map. And they seem to know all of the areas that Arcus are heading towards.
No, this is the Team 404 I wanted to see last weekend, and this is a team that can easily, I think, go up against a team such as Kings and Elite if they play just like this. But it is, they get themselves 2 frags, 3 frags in just a snap of a finger. Obi and 2 remaining. They're going to try their best to defend it, but here you go, they get 1 kill. But Obi, you got to look at the bomb. You're not looking in the right direction. They're going to go for the defuse. You've got to try and focus it down. He does try and go for the fire on Hulk, but the defuse will be coming on through. And as 5 healthy members of Team 404 still standing on their feet and claiming round number 8 for themselves. We're going to be switching sides.
One word. Magix. Magix. 15 kills. Dominating play once again. Yes, Impact has 10. Yes, Evan has 9. But Magix has been the playmaker for Team 404 in this whole series.
And for the engage, they get information on they get the kill on Fear. That's good. Denicio Obi remaining. Denicio on headshot. This is a great position for a sniper as good as him. The tunnel is going to be his next position. But Eve gets the flick shot, gets the jump shot, and a headshot. So much stuff going over to Eve. And Obi now is the AK. Going to try his best to pick the fight in mid. Going to go for the spray. He does get one, but machine on the backside just popping off his head. And there you go. It's 9-1. This is the biggest stomp so far in the Pro League.
I don't even think it matters if Team 4 matter. Hell, of course I do think it's favoring them, the fact that they are actually on the attacking side because they are so aggressive, but it does not matter because they are just getting all of the work done needed to shut Arcus down.
If he can have another round, great spray. Almost able to find himself a double wheel. We put an end by Rio. And Even will get the last shot at the end. Even and Fear. 1v2 versus Even. Even, can he end it in style for Team 404 and find the 1v2 clutch move? He sees Fear for a split second behind the counter in container, but can't quite find the head.
Where's the communication from Arcus? You know
They're
where
pushing
he
the same
is.
area.
Pinch him from each side. Yeah, don't give him the chance.
No.
What the?
Oh my God.
Okay.
They
that
pushed
was
it in
close.
Oh, that was so bad. I'm sorry.
Like you know when one member of Arcus was in the container and the other was on the outside, they knew that he was there. They knew that Evan was there. You should have just flanked around and shot him from behind. I know that's easier said than done. Perspective and hindsight is 20/20, but that was such a clear move that should have been executed by Arcus.
Yeah, push from 2 different areas. That is always the easiest way to find a 1v2 to avoid losing that 1v2 scenario. But now that's going to be actually looking pretty good for the start of Arcus. They get Machine, Magics, and even out of the picture entirely.
Wow.
Same as Impact. Maybe this is the time when they're cornered up against the wall and they can actually try and fight to their full potential. But Hulk can try his best to try and take this one up. He does not have the bomb. And it seemed like, yeah, Arcus do have the information on the bomb. It is in container. Hulk is going to have to push it. Hopefully, they're able to fix what happened that last fight. And they will be trying to, you know, split a little bit. But at the same time, trying to stay together so they have a perfect angle to try and defend this bomb.
Like, I've heard of turnarounds before, but a 1-9 deficit to a 10-9 win, it's not impossible, but there's definitely a very slim chance of it happening. Let's see if Arcus can keep their dreams alive. The Hulk does not connect with those shots and gets taken down by Fear, and it's 9-3.
9-3? 2 rounds in a row? Might be getting somewhere here, Imperium. After you said it is, even though I'm really bad at math, even I can tell you that how hard this is going to be potentially for these teams.
Oh,
so
yeah.
Hopefully Arcus can just have the game of a lifetime right now, this instant, and playing the game. But it seemed like we'll all be going for an A side push. They're all going to be standing in wood, 4 members in wood, trying to wait, trying to get themselves some information to know where they want to try and focus their next push on for this potentially last game, as Hulk does lose his life.
I think Team 4 are being rattled a little bit.
Yeah.
I do say it's not over till it's over. It's not over. And I'm not singing right now. I might be screaming, but I'm certainly not singing as Arcus look to continue their run, continue their round push. They've gotten 2 in a row. Can they make it 3 in a row? They cannot afford to make any mistakes, Max.
They didn't go for the bomb plant just yet, unfortunately. Machine just rushing in, but he's going to get avenged by Evening himself. Magic's on the back, so they're going to try and wait for the push. Obi just come on through, but Obi does find himself at least a kill on Eve before going out. But the bomb, because it didn't get planted, he's going to get rushed upon. And there you go. It's going to be Evening versus Impact. 1v1. It's all coming down to this. If Evening can win the fight, they still are in the game. Arcus can still try and secure it. Goes for the spray. And he aims out, but still he's able to re-aim back in with the MSMC and makes it 9-4. And Team 404 might, they're a little bit, losing their footing this game. I have the impression. Like I think they are also really surprised by this comeback that Arcus are trying to put together. And there's a lot of respect coming through, I think.
Yeah, I think we're seeing Team 4 just backtracking a little bit.
They'd be like, oh, let's calm down a bit, yeah.
Yeah, like, let's relax, recompose ourselves.
Nice nade from Obi. Obi also with the shot on the AK, gets even also. The bomb is getting planted up. Finally, they had to do that last round. This time they're doing it really quickly. They learned from their little bit of a weird round, last one. Hulk gets prone. Hulk, what a fight! Finding the frag on Ryu, and that prone play might be the one that allows Team 404 to get themselves that last point that they need to take the series 2-0 versus Arcus. The fight is coming over, but he's getting rushed upon by Magix, and there you go, 10-4, and it will be a 2-0 over to the one and only Team 404, making Aura extremely proud.
Tell you what, it was looking a little bit scary for Team 404 towards the final couple of rounds of that firing range game. They lost, what was it, 3 in a row? After going 9-1. But they do close out that last round. And more importantly, they grab 3 points for themselves. That it doesn't put them on equal footing as random, but it does jump them ahead of Arcus in the overall standings. It does put them 1 point away from random and 2 points away from Clash Spain, and it gives them a 2-point lead ahead of Arcus straight out. So that will be strong momentum for them going into tomorrow's games.
Yeah, tomorrow's game going to be absolutely awesome. Hopefully, we're going to be having a total of 2 matchups coming your way. Tomorrow's going to be random versus... Normally, it was going to be Monarchy, but Monarchy did to pull themselves out of the tournament. They got replaced by, I don't remember the team name, Imperium?
United Force.
United Force, there you go. United Force will be replacing Monarchy. Monarchy that did have 0 points, so it doesn't make any difference in the entire grand scheme of things for the tournament. So they will be replacing Monarchy tomorrow and facing up against Random. So that matchup will be the first one tomorrow at 8 p.m. CET or 7 p.m. if you are in the UK or Ireland like Imperium. And then the other matchup will be followed up with Clash Spain versus Unity. Clash, great performance last weekend, and I really want to try and see what their playstyle will be like this weekend versus the likes of Unity.
Let's not forget the fact that Unity and Clash are on the same points in the standings. They're on the exact same points. So whoever wins that series will take a jump start ahead of the other team. And United Force, Maxon, are they the unknown quantity that we think that they are? Can they be a surprise attack in a force to get into the top 4? They have a hard mountain to climb, replacing Monarchy's spot with 0 points. Yes, they have a helping hand with the fact that Arcus lost 2-0, so they technically only need 1 point or 2 points to jump ahead of Arcus, but they will need to get the full 3 points if they are to give themselves that chance to get into the top 4.
It's all coming down to, chances, effectiveness, consistency for all of these teams. So we're going to be having to have the answer of that question of which team will be the best for these 2 matchups of tomorrow. And it's definitely going to be really fun. Myself and Imperium will be back here again tomorrow for those matchups. Hopefully my computer will not have a deadly blue screen, so we should be fine with that. I do hope we'll try and get it fixed up so the quality can be better. Sorry if we had a little bit of a technical issue on the stream today, but tomorrow hopefully it will get all fixed up and will be nice and smooth to jump into those 2 games. Imperium, don't know if you have anything to add before we do wrap this one up.
No, I think I've said what needs to be said. Let's just let the teams do the talking tomorrow.
Let's do that then. Guys, thanks so much for watching today's broadcast. My name was Maxman. Join with Imperium. Tomorrow will be 2 matchups once again. Be here, B Square, 8 p.m. CET, 7 p.m. GMT. See you soon. Subscribe to be notified, and see you later.